else, for those that are going to come in and are new, I am Miss Open. You are here at Opinionated News, and you can come in because we're always open. And we're here to have a funeral tonight for my wig. R.I.P. to my wig. Yeah, I found this wig. I was doing some housework. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put this wig on. And we're going to come by here. We're going to get us some interaction. We're going to get people to talk about my wig. And we're going to do what it do. Y'all know Miss Open is an open book. She don't mind. And because I'm running about 2-3 minutes behind y'all, I was in the midst of smoking me a little cigarette. So I'm being ratchet tonight. Girl, R.I.P. to this wig vibes. Yes, we here to drag my wig, okay? Girl, we here to drag my wig. Hey, Platinum. Welcome. We here to, yeah, I was cleaning up, found this. I really don't, my head's small, so I don't wear wigs. I brought this probably about a year and a half ago. And y'all know it's synthetic and and human hair fibers or whatever, girl. R.I.P. to the wig. It's not cute, girl. Me and my baby been in here laughing for about 30 minutes. That's why I'm up here being late. Y'all, well, ain't but 2 or 3, 4 minutes late. Y'all don't judge me. Don't judge me. But we just here tonight, y'all. Y'all know Miss Open ain't have nothing planned for this week. We just out here trying to get some community and chill. And y'all, I'm having hot flashes. Is this how they feel when they be wearing them wigs? I'm surprised they still alive, y'all. I am having hot flashes. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't have nothing major planned. Like I said, we just gonna talk and see where the conversation flow. But since let me go ahead and start. Remember, I was telling y'all about Michi TV last night from Detroit. From Detroit, the Michi TV interviewer. More stuff been surfacing about him, y'all. Yeah, I know your phone acting up, Mel. Do what you do. Like, I don't need you to modern it, and you can sit here just throw some laughing stuff when we have our funeral and we say a song for this hair. But anywho, Michi is another young lady that came out, say last summer. Hey, Raquel, we having a funeral for my wig, girl. It's an old wig I had found. I had to try to scrape out the naps, y'all. We having a funeral. Hey, Drea, welcome. But y'all, Michi TV, is some young lady came out. She said last summer, um, well, she said she had subscribed to him like a year or something ago. Last summer, she was scrolling through and she seen a picture of a video of her mom. So she said her mom is on drugs and she don't get to see her often, and she hadn't heard from her mom in a while, and she didn't know where her mom was. So she reached out to Michi through his Instagram, and trying to see where his mom was. This man cursed her out, told her that wasn't her mama. Like, he did some horrible stuff to her. So she told her story. The story sort of went semi-viral on Facebook and Instagram. And now other people are coming out saying, hey, when I reached out to him about my family member, he did the same thing to me. So remember I told y'all he was in jail? And yeah, girl, yeah, I'm getting my hours. Which wigs? Girl, this wig is about to take me out. Vibes can say, wait, who you trying to impress? Showing tatas and skin? Let me get, girl. I am out here trying to get it. Y'all know Miss Open silly as shit. Y'all know I'm silly, girl. I am trying to get me some people. How many I got in here? I got 15 people watching me. Ooh, make sure y'all hit that. Oh, I got to put it on that subscriber mode, Vibes. Let me put it on hold on, y'all. Give me a second. So people, because you, like, let me see, community default, the participation. So y'all want to come drag my wig and talk some shit, y'all got to subscribe to do so. Did I do it right? Yep, I did it right. So if y'all want to talk some shit about my wig and be laughing at me, or y'all taking y'all screenshots, hey, y'all. But yes, y'all. So Michi out here wilding out, y'all. He out here. I don't know if he's still in jail. I ain't been seeing no more free Michi, no more free Michi. But I'm just out here, y'all. But I'm about to burn up. Do I need to turn my ear on? Am I gonna fall out on this live? Whew, I might just go ahead and rip this little wig off and put my thing back, my real bangs back down, and my little head wrap. Cause girl. Girl, because me and my baby was up here like, you love it, Raquel, girl. This thing synthetic, it's hot. This probably was a costume wig that I brought. This one of them Party City wigs we used to laugh about, y'all. This one of them fiber wigs we used to talk about, y'all, out there in them streets last summer when we were picking on people. Just pick on Miss Open. Y'all know about me. Like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, girl. These little bangs hot. Like my real hair don't be this hot. What's going on? How they do these wigs? I can't do them. This is the first and last time y'all gonna see Miss Open with some wigs. But this is motivation for me to braid my hair. Because I'm tired of wearing my little head wraps and stuff. So, girl, this is worse than a Timu wig, girl. This is party. This is the Wish. This wig came from Wish. I wish a motherfucker would. Say something. Say something. Let me quit playing with y'all. Let me quit playing. I ain't got nothing better to do with my time tonight. And I'm smoking tonight. Last night I went my whole 2 hours. I ain't smoke a cigarette. I ain't do none of that. I'm being real ratchet tonight since Vice Queen called me bougie last night. I'm bringing out my ratchetness, y'all. Smoking my cigarettes. I ain't roll no blunt. So who knows? Might be rolling one on live. We don't know. I almost fell off my chair. Girl, this is Wish. Wish. You know, Wish was took longer to come than Timu do. At least Timu, when me and my baby order for Timu, in about 2 weeks we have our stuff. We have our stuff in about 2 weeks, y'all. But I appreciate any engagement. They done took their screenshots and left, y'all. They only got 7 of us, my 7 people, girl. They done took their screenshots and ran off. But we don't care. What you say? I told you vibes. Y'all, I ain't messing with contagious and vibes tonight. Y'all ate me up last night and I love it. I had fun. You think the wig is fine platinum, girl? Synthetic fiber is all oily and stuff. I don't like oily hair, girl. Pray for it. Me and my baby was in here cracking up. She was like, she was in there singing that Bang Yang song. The Bang Yangs, the Bang Yangs, girl. We've been cracking up about this little hair. But we here. But welcome, Drea, Platinum, Vibes, Contagious, Raquel. I think y'all my girls. Yep, got the whole crew in here. Only 2 people that I really enjoy coming into my lives that aren't here tonight is Warrior and Kenyatta. So maybe they'll find me. Hi, Uncle Ned Woodard. Yes, Woodard. Hi, Uncle Ned. Hi. I'm Miss Open. I run Opinionated News Station and Opinionated News here on YouTube. My main channel, the one you're tapped in tonight, is Opinionated News. We normally be on StreamYard holding discussions and having a plan. Tonight, we're just having a funeral for my wig girl. Oh, hey, Bobby. I forgot Bobby was in here too. Hey, Bobby. So we just having a funeral for my wig because this wig, girl, is hot. Do you wear wigs? I can't. I ain't doing it no more. You got on the Turk quick. Girl, y'all want to see my little twerk? This just a little workout outfit that everybody, y'all gonna probably say I'm too old to be wearing. Just my little ethical workout outfit. That's all. Booty on deck. Y'all see my little booty? Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I got advice to do this. I got some advice to spice my stuff up tonight. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna do what they said because I'm gonna do what they said, and we're gonna see how it happened. We're gonna make it do what it do, okay? But thank you, Aquanetta, because let me make sure I said her name right. Aquanette, thank you because you had to hit the subscribe button in order to get in here tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you, Drea. Now, oh yeah, my booty and body, my body together. I don't care, y'all. I gotta look good, but this wig, girl, this wig it is hot. Marcus asked for the Kendra cam. Well, he might have it. Well, this ain't no Kendra cam. This is like, I don't know. I went in, I don't know if I commented because you tagged me in and I went and watched Kendra, but I don't think I commented on it, Contagious. But I did go watch that little clip, so now I know who Kendra G is. But she was covered. She had just a little bit of, she was like this right here. She had on something green. She was cute though. And I like her energy. And whoever she had, hey Warrior, I just mentioned your name. Girl, we having a funeral for my wig, girl. It's hot. I'm sweating already. Girl, I ain't had no other plan for a live. So I was like, hey, I'm going to put on this old raggedy wig I found when I was doing some stuff in here today. And we going to laugh about it. And what Drea said. Let me see. Did I miss Drea comment? Oh, she said looking good. Okay, girl, this wig ain't. Oh no, here you go. You look, you look way better than did in her workout, girl. Yeah, this my workout outfit, girl. And I ain't even worked out. Y'all know yesterday, Monday, I was talking about how I'm working on my summer body. I worked one day, y'all, and gave up. And I got my brush and stuff on the sideline because this thing gonna get hot. Pray for me. I got me a little comb. If y'all hear some naps popping, girl, pray for a sister. Oh, my earring fell out. But we outside tonight, y'all. We out, well, inside. And actually, it's so hot, y'all. We might be going outside on my porch. And I'll turn on my porch light. But let me tell y'all what also happened. Gangsta Kitty. Ghetto fucking Kitty. He is on the chain. I buy a little chain for him to contain him when he get to zooming through the house and doing stuff. Do y'all know about 2 hours ago, I got a beat on my door, knocking on my door. I'm like, what the fuck? Nobody ain't been in my house since September. It's my neighbors upstairs. Straight, your cat in my house. Y'all, we got this hole in our basement area that divides our basements from each other. And it's a hole in there. And we thought we covered it up because she had told us a couple of months ago that Ghetto Kitty had been running up in her house, well, in her basement, messing with her. So he done made it upstairs to them people's house, y'all. So I got, girl, he escaped. He ain't really escaped because he has access to go to the basement. But he done found that little hole that he can sneak over on their side of the basement and lead his ass up to they upstairs to their house. And they got like 4 flights of stairs. Well, let me see. I think they got 4 levels to their home because they got the attic, they got their main part, they got to come down a stairwell, 2 stairwells to even get to the basement. But so he done took his little ghetto ass all up there. Girl, Ghetto Kitty is on the fucking chain, mad. But he got his food, water, kitty litter. So he on there. Yes, girl, Vibes Queen, he is too fucking much. I don't like to put him in a cage. I just put him on the leash so he and it's the leash long. He still got access to a kitty litter box, water. You know, he can run around. He be every time my baby come out the room, he jump on her leg and do some crazy shit. But Gangsta Kitty, y'all, he about to get the fuck up out of here. Let me smoke my cigarette. We being ratchet tonight. Cause I ain't appreciate being called bougie. So we gonna be ghetto fabulous. Ghetto fabulous. He's busier than these lazy bums, girl. And now he got to do something though. But in the morning, I'm gonna make sure I let him out because I didn't go down there and try to conceal the hole and none of that. No. So I'm gonna let him off the chain tonight because he like at nighttime he chill. He'll cuddle and lay down and relax. But in the morning, I'm letting him outside while me and my baby going to school and handling our business. And when I get home at 3, he coming back in. Well, I'm gonna let him back in at 4 after I gotta seal the whole thing up. So I'm gonna go buy whatever I need tomorrow. But he on punishment tonight, y'all. Major punishment. And then the teenager might be coming out because she came home, fell asleep to about 8 o'clock. Y'all know how kids do that, like they so tired after school. So she just getting up. So she'll probably be wandering out here in a couple of hours, well, in an hour, 30 minutes, acting up, twerking in the mirror. Let me make sure I ain't missing her. Y'all know Vibes was picking at me so I couldn't keep up with my chat and all that. But we trying to get some engagement. I don't see no new people. The wig ain't work. The wig hack ain't work. Okay, let's see. Drill said my uncle used to call me Luna Chick. Not Luna. Ooh, what you was doing, Drill? Let me make sure. My cat's name is Luna, short for lunatic. Girl, I've never had a cat. I didn't even want a cat. I always was scared of cats. The eyes. But when he was a little cute little kitten, then crawled up on my porch, and I'm like, "Ooh, Noodles, come get the kitty." We went and washed him up that night, got him to the vet the next couple of days, and then he been held since. I got to make some shorts because people was liking when I was making shorts for him. So I'm gonna make some. I might make some shorts of him locked up on that damn chain. But then they're gonna be trying to come for me. Oh, she's abusing the animals. He is not being abused, y'all. He just got to be contained. I can't have them neighbors mad at me. They already don't like me. They say I have an attitude because I don't be speaking. And if they all around on my porch, I be slamming doors and stuff because I mean like that. He still remember. That's why he be cutting up. Girl, he a street cat, but he's street as shit. But he fits my personality. I love him. Like I really do. He fits me and my baby personality. But you can't be causing problems with the neighbors, man. That's what you're not gonna do. Y'all, somebody give me a fan. I'm hot. I'm for real, y'all. I got sweat popping up and everything, and this is just from the wig on my head. Like my body really ain't hot or nothing. The outfit is breathable. It's real breathable and stuff. But I am sweating from this raggedy wig. We might be taking an intermission in a minute. Now, Vibe say it's a shame the cat more hood than me. Girl, yes. You ain't got a big bit of you ain't got nobody ain't got nothing on gangster kitty, girl. But it's okay. You can still talk about the streets and the hood even though you not from there. That don't mean you ain't seen stuff or you don't know about stuff. I'm about to say Bobby. Mel say that's why Ace is on a chain, the neighbors. Yes. Like I would prefer to have a dog. I had a dog before I moved to Michigan. He was a little chihuahua. His name was Johnson. We named him after Eddie Johnson Jr. Because I asked my baby when I first got him, what you want to name the dog? And she was like, my daddy. And I'm like, we can't name your dog daddy. So I was like, his name was Eddie Johnson Jr., but they called him Peanut. So I missed my opportunity to name the dog Peanut. I should have really named him Peanut. Girl, I'm about to take it off. This was just supposed to be a gag for the day. I am about to take this hot ass wig off, Warrior. I'm going because if y'all see me fall out over here, some I know Vibes got my number. A couple y'all probably have got my address from when I was driving. Somebody called people. Call the people. Vibes called my phone and my baby answered. Tell her to call 911. It is hot up in here. I appreciate the traffic lights. Let me see if I missed something. Drea say do a sun bum haul. Now I can't do all that because I ain't got my raggedy ass wig cap on properly. I would have to walk off and come back with my head wrap because that's what's about to really happen, y'all. If I want to be on this live for at least an hour or two, Miss Open ain't gonna make it. No, I'm gonna have to pull this off, brush my real bangs down real quick, and swoop it and wrap that thing up, and we can be back in action. We sure can. Yeah, but that's what might have to happen. Don't be laughing at me. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing because my chat was rolling last night, y'all. It was rolling. Let me see. Okay, I got 12 people in here. Hey, welcome to anybody new that's coming in. Make sure you double tap that screen if you did not. And also, I'm Miss Open. You're here at Opinionated News. And you can always come in as we're always open. But tonight, in order to get in here, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button. You can get in here as we're having a funeral for my wig. And the wig might be disappearing in the next minute. Now, let me tell y'all, back, I used to work at Red Lobster. Probably, my baby was a little girl. She had to be about 2 or 3. And I called myself, back then I used to make little wigs and do stuff. So I made this little cute wig, y'all. Then put it on my head. I get to work. Red Lobster, and this is summertime, y'all. I wish Zanae was in the chat tonight. She had to work. Hey, Gwen, thank you for coming back, girl. We having a funeral for my wig. But I wish Zanae was here because I had that wig on. Thought I was cute too. It was all fitting my face because I made it for the shape of my head. It wasn't big like this, and it was cute. Girl, they ain't had no air in that building. I went and started serving my tables. I looked at my coworker. I said, "Yeah, I'll be back. I got to go to the car and take this wig off." I ran to that car, swooped my hair up in a ponytail because I have hair, y'all. If y'all can't probably see my hump back here, I really do have hair. I just don't be wanting to do it. But I pulled that stuff in a ponytail, went back to my table like, y'all, I am the same waitress. I apologize. I promise I'm the same waitress, but I had to take that wig off. But they was telling me, oh, you look better with your wig anyway, without your wig anyway. Thank you, Marcus, for jumping up in here. I got my Kendra G. I showed a little bit of booty, Marcus. You missed it. Go catch the beginning of the replay. We are in Abilene right now. We're okay. Well, have fun. Enjoy your out of town. Enjoy, Gwen. I thank you for stopping back in. But we just out here having a funeral for my wig tonight, y'all. We ain't got nothing else better to do because this open ain't prepared no real content this week. We ain't prepared anything. Let me make sure. You say, Gwen, ain't you Stitch? Who is Stitch? I don't know who Gwen. Gwen has been here before though. I met Gwen on probably my second vertical live I done, second or third. But if anybody is in here, oh, it was a 5-hour drive. Like I'm good with driving long distance. I've driven from Michigan to Georgia at least 6 or 7 times since I've been here. Like I know I had to go for my auntie's funeral. Like anytime it's some last minute stuff and them flights be $400-$500 per person, we driving. Me and my baby. I'm not spending $800 to get to Georgia when I can get there in 13 hours. Well, you not get to Atlanta in 10 hours, but to get to the country part where I'm from, it takes 13 to 15 hours depending on if I stop or not. Yeah, she likes She likes to be called Stitch. Oh, okay. So you pay attention, Dre. I must have missed that comment when she was in here before. Okay, well, I'll call her Stitch. I sure will, if that's what she would like to be called. I might stand back up for him again, Raquel. Who knows? But thank you for typing in, Marcus, and dropping into my little live streams. You know, I appreciate you. We ain't got nothing, no plan tonight. We just gonna say a silent, hold a little silent moment for my wig. A moment of silence, y'all. Cause this thing about to come off. Cause I sweat, my lip. And they say you mean when the top of your lip sweat, and that's where I'm sweating at the most. Besides up under these little bangs, brush my bang back. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank everyone for their support. I'm a big, big fan of Stitch. Okay, I don't really know. You talk about Lilo and Stitch type of thing. Y'all know I'm a little. I ain't into the cartoon. Ghetto kitty, stop crying. You on punishment. You on punishment. You shouldn't have been in them people's house. I'm sorry, y'all. He is not being abused. He just crying. Yes, rest in peace to the wish wig, y'all. Let me see. What can we drop in the chat for my wig? Y'all drop me a couple of caskets. If y'all can find the casket, drop some caskets in the chat tonight as we having a funeral. Y'all would never see this wig again. Matter of fact, I'm about to do the tie back here. That might save me. Y'all won't see this wig no more. So R.I.P. to the wig, girl. Just Just snatch it off. We been there, warrior. I can't, girl. I ain't got the little wig cap on. Y'all gonna see my real natural nappy hair right now. You already know they told me to get a perm last year. Thank you, Drill, for dropping my casket. I'm here. We about to eat something some ribs. Enjoy platinum. We ain't doing nothing special, girl. We just out here having a little fun tonight, picking on Miss Open. Thank you. And if anybody that did come in the bushes or coming in and out, double tap that screen. Let y'all can y'all react a little bit, laugh over here, love something, give me the confetti. 1 second, y'all. Ghetto Kitty, please stop all that crying, interrupting the live stream. We having a funeral here. Oh, he must be sad too. You have three. What you do? Three chickens or three kids? Oh, three child. Okay, you have three children. Girl, hey, Golden Girl. Were you right on time for the funeral, girl? We having an R.I.P. for Miss Open Wig. I just had to tie it up, girl. I've been having hot flashes. Girl. Oh, you have three chicks. Okay. I thought, because I seen the chickens, and then I seen child up under there. I'm like, okay, she got three? Can you send me some eggs, Gwen? Because eggs is like $10, and I can't afford these damn eggs no more until my new food stamps come. I ain't got my food stamps until next week, y'all. I ran through my food stamps. Vibes say I'm scared the cat. He don't know who I am, Vibes, with my Timu wig. He can't even see me from back there, really. But he mad he on that chain. Because he hadn't been on there in probably 2 or 3 months, maybe. And I only put him on there when he get the zoomies and stuff. And he ain't had the zoomies in a while. He been chilling. But once my baby had to go up there, and well, at first she was going up to their house because I don't mess with him like that. So I definitely wasn't about to go in their house. But she's nice and cordial to him. So I woke her up to go in the house to go get him. But then by the time she got ready to go up their house, they said that he hadn't ran from wherever he was in their house and ran back down to the basement. So she was able to grab him through the hole and yank him up in here. So he had to get back on that chain. We ain't got no plan tonight, Golden. We just in here acting up, having funerals for my wigs, talking about whatever. Gwen, can I get the chicken poop? It'd be great for you. Oh, that's your fertilizer, contagious? What Mel's? Y'all know I don't know nothing about gardening. Now I was over at Mel's today. Thank you. Yes, put some art. Y'all put what Warrior put in there for my wig, girl. Rest in peace to the wig. If I could sing, I would sing a song. Cause in a minute, we about to have a 2-minute intermission where I go get my little wrap from over here off my table and wrap my hair up, y'all. I ain't gonna make it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna make it. You got the cat on the chain. Yes, I have to. I got him on the chain in the house because if I don't, he's gonna he's gonna run through my kitchen, run down to the basement because my basement doesn't have a door for some reason, and it leads to the back door. It's weird, but it doesn't have a door, and so he's gonna go down the stairs and jump through whatever hole he's been going through, going up in them people's house. And I know they get up just like me. They have to. I think they have to be to work at 6 because they be living out at like 5:30 and stuff. And I don't feel like fighting with my neighbors about no cat. So yes, he is definitely up in the on the chain, and he mad. But like I said, he can get his kitty litter box. He can get to his. I buy him first of all for him to be so ghetto. He won't. He's picky. He only wants to eat fancy feast. And the meow, the hard food is the meow mix or whatever. I forgot what brand, whatever brand it is. But oh yeah, the meow mix is over there. I brought him a new bag today. But that's all he want to eat. And so he got his water. He got him some milk. He got him his pate food, and he got hard food. And he got access. I got a big box where he gets in, and he got his little bed in there. He got toys. He's actually fine, y'all. He just ghetto. Now, Vibe said, "Ghetto Kendi, wondering who you are." He's yelling at your for your daughter's help. Girl, she was in here. We was cracking up about this hair, girl. And Vibes, you know how silly me and her are because you know we talk. So just imagine how we was acting about this wig, y'all. We was showing, oh, why y'all don't tell me my wig lifted up? Hush your mouth. You not still make sure he ain't wrapped himself up, no. But he digging at something. What are you digging at over there? Let me see. You got the cat. Yeah, I've read that. I read that. Yeah, that's the good fertilizer. Everybody speaking the golden. Oh yeah, he real fancy and bougie and spoiled to be an alley cat. First of all, you don't even be wanting to be in my house. You want to use me for my good products that I buy you. And then you want to run outside and run upstairs and terrorize the neighborhood. You not know. Big perm brushing that T-Boo wig vibes. No, I'm gonna comb it this time then. Let me comb my wig. Y'all some haters. They hating on my wig, girl. It's okay. Which y'all no make go ahead, shook it before I came. Let me tell y'all, shook it before I came live, y'all. That's what made me a couple of more minutes late. That thing got big. I was cracking up. Y'all know I love to have fun. I be so silly. Yeah, he wants to run the streets, but he want to have a nice place to sleep and be in the cool and the warm or whatever the temperature may be in here. But it's in the hot for me right now. And I don't have no heat on. Because y'all know Detroit, we still get a little chilly here and there. But I ain't got no heat on, nothing like that. But this wig, I don't see how they be wearing them. And then they be wearing them for weeks and months and years on ends. I'm good with my little natural hair and some braids. That's what I'm waiting to braid my hair. And I actually had time today when I got home. I could have braided my hair between 4 and 10 o'clock. But I ain't want to. But I got the so next week, this is really motivation. I'm coming back with my rap tomorrow. But hopefully I might can make my hair braided between tomorrow night and Friday for game night. Let me tell y'all about game night. We're gonna be okay, tomorrow I'm just gonna do my open discussion on vertical, like I am now, about, the love and dating thing. So I do have the thumbnail, I'll schedule it. We're gonna have to be here at 10, because of course the kid got banned again. Well, she don't have band. The parents got to go to a band meeting at 6:30. But hopefully it's over by 7:30 or 8, and I can get home by 8:30 to be on live by 10. And but Friday, we're still going to have game night. I cannot do Prices Right. So we're bringing back Jeopardy. We're going to bring back sexual explicit Jeopardy. So I'm going to have categories like positions, locations, and da-da-da. And we're going to have fun with that. And then we're going to do, I don't know if we're going to do name the feature artist, where I show the little eyes or legs or whatever. But we're going to do some stuff. And I'm going to really have my music this week. I've been working today. I started working a little last night. But today I've been working on my Friday. Let me see what y'all talking about with my. I need some more caskets and R.I.Ps in there. Y'all ain't having a funeral. Okay, Vibes me. Yeah, say he act he act like these males in these streets. Girl, he is totally a boy. He is a real male. They use women for food and shelter and disappear. His name should have been Johnson. He should have been named Eddie Johnson Jr. because my dog was loyal. With the only reason I gave my dog away, which I gave him to one of my good best friends, and she gave him to her mom because her mom had just lost her husband. But the only reason I gave him away because he would shake in Georgia in the 25, 30 degree weather. And I was like, there's no way I can bring my baby up here in the snow in Michigan and he fall over and not be here no more. And he's actually still alive. I believe he's 13 now. But let's see. Drea say you should send that wig to some. Ooh. They don't want it. You know, they like they wear good hair over there. I ain't gonna lie. One thing about her, she do have some nice wigs when she do them correctly and stuff. And she buy real wigs. I ain't got two, three. I'm a single mama that take care of my kid and my cat before I take care of myself. I ain't got no $200 for no wigs, and I don't like them anyway. And I got a small peanut head, y'all, and I got elf ears. I don't even need to be wearing no wigs for real. I'm playing too much today. I ain't have shit else to do, y'all. This was a plan. That's why I made my community post. Don't be talking. Oh, she no. When I was out today, this has not been seen in the public, y'all. This is as public as gonna get. Now let's see. Oh, you welcome back, Platinum, because I done missed some stuff. Big Perm brushing that Timu wig. Okay, I read that. Yep, I read all that. Let's see. That's where I was. Golden Signature said, I can't wear wigs. I've tried, but they irritate me. Girl, I am hot. They is itching. I can't even wear braids. Now, I can wear, not for too long, but I can wear me some braids. Like, I make sure, I do my own. So I make sure they're not too tight. I part them correctly. You know, I can wear the braids. But after a certain while, I can't wear them hanging down my back too tough. I need to pull them up into the ponytail, bun them up, do some stuff like that. But, y'all, and it's synthetic. You can't even make a part in this bitch. I'm dead. I am dead. Let's see. Drill says she desperately needs it. Ooh, I ain't gonna be messy on that baby. Like, she's a baby. She innocent. She ain't did nothing to me. I ain't gonna talk about that baby. I am not. I ain't gonna do it. Raquel said I wore a wig once, hated it, wanted to rip it off. Also, yes. Like, I probably only wore back in my day before my baby. This is like in the early 2000s though. And you know, that's when people first start making their own little wigs with the wig cap and you would glue it and little quick wig weaves. I was wearing those, but I made it where I can pull it on and off so I didn't have to keep it on all the time. And back then, y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I was wearing colored contacts, and I have a like when I would work my doubles at my job, I have on a blonde wig that morning, red one that night. I was doing the most back then. But as an adult, 41, since my 30s, I probably had this wig and another one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They not for me. Oh, Lord, I'm trying to move my chat down. Let's see. Is Jetty Johnson Jr. the cop? No. I ain't gonna call his name. The cop, he was a good guy. He was one of the... It was the shortest relationship I had. The most worthy relationship I had. And, like, it taught me so much. It taught me that I didn't want to be a stepmom. You know, it taught me a lot. But no, the cop is from here. Eddie Johnson Jr. ain't shit. He was a Gemini that could barely keep a job. Well, he would get a job, but then I don't know if he was slow or something. He'll keep it for 5, 6 weeks. Oh, I got fired. Now he got to find a new job. And then child support taking $300 a week because he ain't man enough to go get the shit taken care of for a kid he so claimed he hadn't seen in 4 or 5 years. It was a mess. Me and Eddie Johnson Jr., we went through some things, y'all. That man almost had me in the orange jumpsuit where I wasn't even gonna care about getting out. And like one, he caused me to actually be a horrible mom one time. Let me tell y'all about this. Pick my baby up. No, he picks my baby up from daycare because I wouldn't let him know where I stayed. I had moved and ran away from him, but he had started forcing me to let him be in the baby life. So he picked her from daycare and took her to the park, and that's where I was meeting him at. To pick her up. I get to the park, and me and him holding the conversation during the exchange, and we didn't finish the conversation. Whatever it was, he got mad. He walked his ass off on me. And you walked off on me? I called my baby. Noodles, come on. Threw my baby in the car. I buckled her up. But next thing you know, I was chasing this man down the highway, y'all. I was sliding my car against his car. Like, I could have hurt myself, my daughter. My intentions was to hurt him, so I don't give a care. But that was bad parents. I wasn't but like 29 then, so I was still in my hot girl and hot head era. Mm-mm. But no, my cop was a good one. And he was actually a great cop, y'all. He was not one of them dirty ones out here. He retired maybe 2 years ago now from being a cop. And I haven't talked to him in like 2 years because we were good when we broke up, but he got remarried. So I'll let him go on with his life. Thank you for telling people to hit the emojis and the likes. I appreciate you, Mels and Vibes, my two mods. I appreciate y'all. Now, Raquel said I was trying to theme platinum. I won't. Girl, I won't do it. And you, Raquel, you probably got a bunch of hair. You ain't no need for that. And I'm not bald. I have hair, y'all. Y'all gonna see it one day, but it's natural. And I like when I wear my natural hair, it's curly and stuff, and I like to put it in that big fro, and I do my thing. But I need to wash it, condition it, and comb it out properly to get my curls. And I've been lazy on that, so I've been just combing some bangs down and putting that little wrap on for about 2-3 months now. Y'all pray for me. Okay. Now Golden says she doesn't buy real wigs. This why they don't last long. Oh, I ain't buying no damn real wig ever. I'm with the buy a cheap wig and flip it, but I ain't doing wigs. The sister is not the goat. Who said she was the goat? But I ain't gonna talk about the baby. You know, she a youngin' to me. She ain't but like 19. That's like me talking about my daughter. I ain't doing it. Yeah, thank you, yeah, Vibes. I'm not doing it. I like half wig. Yes, now I had a half wig before Warrior that I would put it on, was able to have my hair. I could wear that one where I was not hot and about to die. But I don't even, my hair too small. I don't even know. I am not a wig girl. No, I'm a ponytail girl, or a little bang in the ponytail, or my natural hair, or some braids. I rock out with that. Okay, the sister should probably appreciate it. To be honest, she probably would appreciate it. Mel, she probably would, but I don't. I wouldn't get this to my cat. I wouldn't even get this to Ali over there. We're gonna let Ali be. Let's see. Shaking my head. I'm glad it worked out for you, girl. Yeah. Sometimes I wear a curly fro at the top of my hair. Every now and again, even though my hair big and stuff, that's why I be putting on my ponytails. Because I don't be feeling like taking care of the natural hair and combing it, and you got to put it in all them 2-strand twists and all this stuff to get the curls right. Mm-mm. But I ain't doing no wigs no more, y'all. Pray for me. Pray. She rocks rough and tough with her afro puffs. Go Golden. Robs, yeah, I'm glad he's gone. We be spending open commissary money. Y'all will be sending me commissary money. Girl, I had to get away from that man for real. It was so toxic. And so let me tell y'all about this. Okay, I met him in 2010. Because my baby was born in 2009. Met him in 2010. He done snuck and moved, and this is like September around my birthday time. And he done snuck and sort of moved in on me little by little by February-ish or something. His mama stayed in the complex. Well, I decided I was moving. My lease was going to end in August. And I stayed on the second floor of an apartment. I was like, I can't do this no more because I was having to take my baby toys down to play in the park. I'm like, I'm going to find me a home. I want to go find a house. So I found me a house. And when I came back, he was like, well, I got my house. He looked me dead in my eyes like, we got the house? And I didn't say nothing, y'all. I'm just like, yeah, I got the house. I didn't really say nothing. But I'm like, you ain't got nothing. You ain't gave me no money on my house. You ain't did shit worth it. Well, the next thing you know, on the day I'm getting ready to move, he got his mama, auntie, cousin, sister, everybody and their grandma over there, y'all, ready to help me move. So, and then he's like, you ain't got to get no U-Haul. My sister got a free storage. I'm like, no, because I had my money. I want to get my U-Haul because I don't trust people. So he like, no, but they do what they had to do for me. So on him and his brother taking the last load to my new house, me and my baby goes to his mom's house in the apartment complex, and we waiting. And when we sitting there, it's me, him, the mom, his sister, and one of his nieces. Two of his nieces are in there. And of course my baby. And so when I hear the sister over there saying, yeah, if Peanut, because they called him Peanut, if Peanut don't give me put that car with gas in the morning, he ain't getting that $100 deposit back. Because it was a free truck, but you had to put the $100 deposit back, but you'll get it back when or whatever. So I'm sitting there like, she ain't gonna give Peanut that money back. That's my money. I looked at that man, mom. I said, excuse me, Miss Such and Such. I said, I'm about to get real disrespectful on your daughter. And I went in on that lady, y'all. Went in on her. Y'all know I had my money 7 o'clock the next morning. I had it before 8 o'clock. I was about to tear that ass up. But then that man moved in on me. Barely can pay any bills. He stays with me. I tried to get him to leave on month 2 in my new home. We get into a big fight. He wouldn't leave. It's my house too. Police basically telling me I got to go pay to get this man evicted. Luckily, it was a 3 bedroom, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna. My baby got her room. I'm gonna move back here in this other room. He can just do what he do up there. So my leg went out maybe in 2013. One morning I woke up, y'all, was getting ready to do my baby hair for school, and my kneecap, my legs just collapsed. Don't know what it was, because when they did the MRIs and stuff, they couldn't find anything. But next thing my leg go out. So next thing, then probably a couple of months later, my leg do come back up, but my landlord said, hey, and I had been in the house like 3 years by now. We're about to foreclose on the home. Why? I'm like, I've been paying my rent every month. So he's like, I was going to have to find somewhere else to go. And I'm like, okay, being that my income ain't what it was no more, I gave Eddie the money. I said, go get us an apartment in your name. Do y'all know he went and got this apartment in his name with my money? Me and my baby moving that apartment with him. Do y'all know he put me and my baby out after 8 motherfucking days? This my house. How? Just because your name on the lease? My money got it. Every piece of furniture in there was mine. Me and my baby remained homeless for like 6 weeks. If it wasn't for my mom saying, hey girl, that's your shit. That's your baby deserved to be in her room. Because I was having to stay from my sister's house. My friends Zanae that be in the chat, I would go stay at her house some nights. And it hit me one day when I picked my baby up from daycare. She was like 4, maybe getting ready to turn 5. And she looked me in my face. She's like, Mama, where we about to go? The daycare people don't know what's going on, but to me, I know she know that we ain't got no home to go to right now. It's like, no, we just gonna go to the library, but that's what we would do. We'll go to the library, go get something to eat before we went to somebody's house just to take a shower and go to sleep. But I was homeless for 6 weeks messing with that man so I went back. I stayed for about 2 months because I knew I had a plan. My mama told me to go back, so me and my baby would just sleep in her room. He was barely coming back home now. But one day, I was like, I'm going to find me a new house. I found me a new house. He went to work one day. I took my baby to daycare, y'all. I went and got me first I went to go find me 2 crackheads. I stayed in the hood. Y'all know I always stay in the hood. So I found me 2 crackheads. I was like, one of them name was Mike. I was like, Mike, you going to make $30? He was like, yeah. I said, well, be back up here with a friend at 3 o'clock. I'm going to pull up in a U-Haul and we're going across the street to get my stuff out. I'll be damned if he ain't have it. So I end up paying $60. And my sister, Diva D, that be in the chat, she came over to help me move. But she ain't have to. Because I'm like, girl, I'm paying them $60. They going to move everything. And they had my stuff out of there in an hour. I had me a new house. But that's the reason I really hate Eddie so much, y'all. Because when I met him, I was 27. He was 44. I feel like you preyed on me knowing that I was a single mom. Because he was real good to my baby. Very good to her. Never harmed her or anything. He was very good to her. And his mom was too. His sister and his nieces, they really loved her. She was, because she was like 10 months when I met him. So they grew to love each other. But he treated me bad. And I'll be damned, y'all. It was horrible. Let me say, I know I missed some of y'all comments. Let me get back. But I had to tell y'all about, that's where I stopped off. Thank goodness Eddie is gone. The Afro Puffs. Yes, yes. Accidentally removed my own comment. Girl, you doing too much as a mod vibes. Okay, I wet it, brush it up in a ponytail at the top, and go. That's like, I'm with that. That's my real go-to. I just ain't been showing y'all my real natural hair, but I think if I don't braid my hair, I'm probably going to have my natural hair on Friday, because this right here, pray for me, hated it, just like in Living Color used to say, hated it. Let's see, Vibes Queen, don't you hate that? Okay, let me see. I wear crochet braids. Oh, okay. I don't have the patience no more for individuals. I got micros in San Diego, and it took 12. Oh, no. I ain't doing 12 hours in no hair. Well, that's why I do my own hair, because I don't have the patience to sit for somebody else to do it. So I'll do my hair. I'll put in a good hour and a half. That'll get me 2 or 3 rows. Then I'll do what I got to do. I'll put in another hour and a half. That'll get me the next 2 and 3 rows. And y'all know I got a small head. And depending on the size of the braids, I can braid my hair anywhere from 3 hours to 6 hours collectively, depending on what I got, with the size of the braids and what I got going on. But out of here. Out of here. That's what they do, girl. Yes. Platinum, yes. I'm happy it wasn't someone else, though. I'm glad you saved yourself from your situation, too, Vibes. I can't express that enough. Rock, how long did it take to get them out? I can't imagine with the micros, y'all. Because back in the day, I ain't had micros since probably the early 2000s. and that's why I ain't had them. Them things take forever to get in, take out. Just give me some tracks if it's that serious. I'll get a sew in if I got to do anything. Okay, Raquel, 3 days. Ooh, girl, 3 days. That's too much. 12 hours to put in, 3 days to take out. Okay, let's see. Hey, sister. Oh, yeah, my sister said she remember. Hey, Diva D. My sister remember that I had to run off on the plug, y'all. Fuck Eddie Lee Johnson Jr. Fuck his old ratchet ass. Anybody come across him, y'all run. We run. He lying. He's a liar, a snake. Now Platinum say, Rock, I knew it. It'd be a hot mess taking them out, and we and what you looks and feels like when you get them completely out, itching is crazy. Yeah, I can't do micros this week. Raquel said, "Yep." And my kitchen was sore for 2 months. Wow, they must have did them things tight, Rock. I thought Eddie was the baby dad. If I run through my list of men, y'all, remember we did body counts. I got bodies. No, my baby daddy. I ain't gonna put his name out there. Yeah, I ain't told that story, but Eddie was my baby's father though. That was the only dad my baby knew until she was 6 years old, and I had to literally break my baby heart at 6 and let her know that Eddie was not her real dad and offer her real dad to her through a photo. My baby has never, to her knowledge, when she was smaller, before the 10 months, he's came to see her and was being there. But to her knowledge, she's never seen her dad. And it breaks my heart, for her. Because I knew exactly who my dad was. Whether I wanted to deal with my dad or not, I had options. My daughter has had to suffer, so I have to uplift my baby all the time about her being a fatherless child. But yep, fuck Eddie, old self contagious. Everybody put fuck Eddie in the chat. Platinum said I went natural for 2 years. I just got a relaxer. See, I've been natural three to okay. I went natural 4 years ago, but then I dyed my hair maybe a good year after that, and I didn't take care of it, so it started breaking off. So I cut everything. No, I didn't cut it low, but I cut off all the bad hair and I regrew it. So I would say I've been natural for 3 years as opposed to 4. Now, Vibes Queen, I was trying to press emojis and accidentally removed it. Okay, Platinum say I was 19 last time I had micros. I was in that age range, Platinum. Like in the early 2000s, I was either 19, 20-ish, somewhere up in there. Hold on one second. Ali, we know that you're on the chain. You don't have to express yourself. You don't have to express yourself, baby. You're not getting off anytime soon because you was in that lady base, in that lady house. You was in that lady house. Y'all give me a second. I'm like, y'all know I'm a punk. I'm gonna let Gangsta Kitty off. Hold on. Oh, you shouldn't have been in that lady house. Now, if you go back in there, you're gonna be in big trouble. Come say hey to the chat. Come say hey to the people. Let's show the people how ghetto you are. He already trying to get down. Let's say hey to the people, y'all. Ghetto Kitty went in them people's house, y'all. And see how he is? See how ghetto he is? See how he act? He gonna try to bite me in a minute, y'all. See how he act? Why you acting up, Ali? Look at the people and tell them you sorry. But that's what Ghetto Kitty do. Now let me see. I lost off. Okay, right there. Mel says I never had micros. Didn't want to sit that wig that long, and didn't want to lose my edges. Ooh, you know what, y'all? I noticed the other day, and I think it's the edge control. I had a little spot right there. I'm like, am I going bald? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's from when I be pulling my hair in that ponytail all the time. But I try to, if y'all notice, I'll put a ponytail up here, but I'll put it back here. I try not to put my ponytail in the same position every time to stop the breakage. And I try not to use rubber bands. I try to use more like a scrunchy type of thing when I do my ponytails to prevent the breakage and stuff. But it is what it is. But this wig has motivated me to do my hair. And then Raquel said, I sent the picture of him, Platinum. Never again. Okay, let's see. Raquel said, I love how you put your daughter first and also. I ain't got no choice. I have no choice. I ain't gonna say I don't have no choice, Raquel. I do. I could choose to be a badass mama. But that ain't in me. Ain't in my sister ain't like that. Like, we gonna put our babies first. We don't care about I don't care about it. Like this ethical, one of my homegirls gave me this or brought me this for one of my old homegirls a couple about 3-4 years ago. I don't know. I didn't know who Ethica was. Girl, I don't buy name brand for myself. Get out the window. He's so ghetto. But I have to put her first. She's mine. She didn't ask to be here. She's already fatherless. You know what I'm saying? If I don't put her first or before anything else, what good gonna come from it? What are you crying for, kitty? I think I'm about to go ahead and let you out tonight since you acting like you want to go out. Now let's see. Thank you, but thank you for that. I've been natural for about 20 years. Ooh, Golden, you got some good long natural hair then. Ooh, 20 years. Like, my sister Diva D and the one in the chat, we were natural growing up. And her little grown behind had to be about 11 or 12 years old. She done went to a friend house after school and came back with a PCJ. And my mom was like, what you did to her hair? And after that, my mama permed all our hair. I happened to be the younger one. I was like 6 or so. But she was 6 or 7, and she was like 12 or 13, and somewhere, she was about 12. And my mom went ahead and permed all our hair from there. Because, she was impressed with how slick it was. So I had a perm from 7 all the way to like 37. So for 30 years, I had a perm. So I've only been natural for 4, and I enjoy it better, to be honest. Now let's see. Platinum say, Rock, I like them, but your hair is about that long. Yeah, like, that's one thing about me. Like, I got decent hair. I don't blow it out. I hadn't even put heat on my hair in the last 4 years. I don't blow dry it. I don't put, too much heat. Yeah, one second. I'm going to let Ghetto Kitty out because he crying at the door before he run in them people's house. Get out. Go. Yep, you can go. Have a nice night out there in the streets. If you want to be in the streets, have a nice night. Okay, Ghetto Kitty? Don't be crying to come back in. I'm going to give you the porch light. Have a nice night. Ooh, the ghetto. Y'all don't want to live in the ghetto with the ghetto kitty. Ghetto fabulous. Me and Ghetto Kitty. Let me see. Woohoo, Ghetto. Oh, you seen Ghetto Kitty, girl? Ain't no woohoo. I freed him to the streets. Open got a donkey down. I do. I got a little donk. But it's hard, y'all. Like, that's why I like watching Queen 88, y'all. She be able to make her little booty shake and stuff. I'm like, teach me, Queen. My booty just muscle. I hate it. I want some shake. Like, my sister Diva D got a booty too, but her shake, mine don't move. That shit is ridiculous. Now, let's see. Mel say, me Golden, you've been natural since 27, but yeah, I love your locks, Mel. Like, I continue to tell you, remind me of my aunt so much, and I don't know what connection that is, but you're pretty to me, and I just love you. Yep. What Raquel said. Alrighty, da. Let me see. Golden said, I was natural until I was about 17 years old, off and on. I would use chemicals up until my early 30s. Yeah, like for 30 years, I had chemicals all up in my hair. Let me tell you about this. I think my mom permed my hair, and then I remember she gave everybody got Jerry curls. I was about to get the Jerry curls. So for some reason, my older sister Jerry curl came out curling. My next sister Jerry curl came out curling. The next sister Jerry curl came out curling. Do y'all know my Jerry curl just did what this wig did? Just bloop. So it wasn't meant for me. And then I got hit by the car right after that. So because I got hit by the car, I had a bunch of brain injuries. They had to cut this side of my hair off and cut in my head. And I was in the hospital for a couple of months. When I come home, I had a half a hair and another half with nothing. So my mama just shaved it all down, and I went on with life. And my hair ended up growing back, doing what it do. Let's see. Now Raquel said I've been natural over 10 years also. Okay. Golden, how do you wear your hair? Now Golden says my father didn't allow me to get chemicals and barely pressed hair. And that was the thing with my I believe that might have been with my dad, Golden, because my mom was natural. We were all natural. But remember, they broke up when I was around 7-ish. And I think, and then my sister started when he got her perm. So my mama just hooked us all up. But I think my mom been back natural for at least 10 something years herself. I think Diva D just started going natural. Hey, Kenyatta. Hey, welcome. Let me finish reading your comment though. My mother didn't get her first perm until she was 30 years old. My grandmother got her first perm in her 50s. Yeah, my mama got her first one around 30. She had to be about 35. Is when she finally got a perm. Messing with her little kid that didn't listen. Now, Drea, the real, is Ghetto Kitty fixed? He's not fixed yet. He's only about 10 or 11 months. He's not fixed. And I don't want to get him fixed. I feel like he a boy. He want to get out there and do what he do. Do what you do. You ain't bringing them babies back home to me. But I don't like getting them fixed. I don't like getting, animals fixed like that. Even though I know you're supposed to stop from the aggression. I know why you get them spayed and neutered and stuff. But we're going to let Ghetto Kitty be who he be. I didn't even get him declawed because he likes to go outside. So that's his sensors to get on the trees and all that. Ghetto Kitty going to be just fine. But thank you for joining, Kenyatta. We just having a funeral for my wig. We talking about hair. I almost had a hot flash and died about 3 times throughout this live tonight. And but we gonna make it. Y'all won't see it no more. Okay, platinum. Usually I just wet it in a ponytail or blow dry it. My hair is my profile and a press out and a curl. Okay. Well, you do good because I haven't put heat on my hair. So I just wash my natural hair, condition it, section it off, and do some 2-strand twist and all that to get the curl to it. And then I'll pull it up into a little fro thing or do something and have my little 2 danglies on the edge. But when I say I need to really wash it and take better care, none this year I haven't done what I'm supposed to do besides some washing it. I hadn't 2-strand twisted it, and that's why we've been wearing my little bangs and my little wrap, y'all. That might be coming on in a minute. But let's see. Platinum said, my hair is really curly. I hate it. Girl, why? I have to wet it every day to use the Cantu Curl Stud to keep it moisturized. It's too hot for all that. I got the relaxer. Oh, I wish my hair, like, I'm not saying my hair is not naturally curly. I have to tame it to get curly. I don't have 4C hair, but maybe 3C or something, whatever, a 3. But I have to get it there by using a cream or something to comb it. But I'm about with you at this point, Platinum. I'm ready to go back to the crack. I'm ready to start using the crack again. Okay. Contagious says, Drea, that's probably what he is. He wants to get some. Yeah, I don't know. He can get whatever he wants. As long as he ain't bringing the babies home, be my guest. I like male animals. Johnson was a boy. I'm glad we didn't know what he was when he first came up. He was so small that we couldn't tell if his part was a female or a male part. It wasn't, so we weren't calling him Ali. And then when we found out that it was a boy, we changed his name to Ali, which fits him perfectly because he be in here boxing just like he Muhammad Ali. We be having to tear him up a little bit. Golden say that was fine doing. Okay, Let me see. Oh, yes, males, I love you. Kenyatta say I went natural for a year, then went to locks. And I've been locked for about 2 years. See, that's what I want to do. I was supposed to lock my hair for New Year's 2024. Didn't lock it. Ooh, I'm going to lock my hair for New Year's 2025. Didn't lock it. You all are giving me motivation. But being that I haven't been taking good care of my natural hair the way I'm supposed to lately, it might be best that I go ahead and do the lock move. And my friend that I was talking to last year or whatever, he kept telling me, lock your hair, it'll look good on you, da-da-da. I ain't did it yet. Okay, y'all speaking to Kenyatta. Okay. Yes, y'all lock sisters. Now, Golden says, my daughter took back. Her hair is almost straight, and her dad and I have curly, wavy hair. Oh. My baby got like 10C hair, y'all. When I say she came out with a head full, her hair just grew into some... y'all know I ain't ashamed to show no pictures of my baby and stuff. I might post some pictures of my baby hair. Now, we messed it up. We permed her. Well, I texturized her hair when she was like 5, trying to get a better texture. And it didn't do nothing major to it. It broke off just a tad bit. But then she wanted to perm 2 years ago. She wanted to perm 2 years ago. We relaxed it and everything, but it broke off. So now it grew back, but she still got hair. Like, my baby got that fast growth hair. It's ridiculous. She ain't never been bald headed a day in her life. Now, Raquel said your locks are pretty. Also, Kenyatta. Yes, like I love the locks. My Golden says my son's cat isn't fixed either, and he goes into heat. It's not good to declaw cats. Yeah, I'm not declawing him. I don't want to fix him. If he going to heat, long as he ain't trying to hump on me and my baby, do your thing. As long as you ain't trying to bite me, he ain't got but like four. He got them two main teeth there, the two at the bottom, and maybe two, like he don't have many teeth. I don't even know how he be eating that little food he be eating over there. Now, Kiana say, I see why my mom permed my hair. This is that is thick, and I was tender headed. My sister number two was tender headed as crap. Still is, and that's why she be. I'm a matter of fact, I'm gonna send this wig to my sister. She'll love it. Sister number two, the one April that be in the chat, she love wigs, and she'll clean this thing up, getting it together. She'll rock the hell out this wig. April, you see this? You want my wig, sis? Okay, Platinum say not my hair. I love it. Yeah, can y'all don't be laughing at me. What a better what's a better product? Okay, y'all asking about the products. I don't know. I want to do an all natural black hair care line. That'll be good, Platinum. Like you have so many ideas. Put them together. Because one idea I had, not for hair, I wanted to start a teen line of bra and panties for more busty girls. Like when my baby been busty and all of that since she was like 9 years old. And when it was time to go buy her bra, it got lace on it. It got tan. It just was never anything appealing for a 9 or 10 or 11-year-old that is busty. So I was gonna start this little line. I ain't gonna tell y'all the name of it. And I still might one day, because I wouldn't let my 9-year-old wear no lace. She's 15 and she still ain't wearing no damn lace bras. We gonna get them ugly tan ones if that's what we gotta get. But they were, all the bras and panties were over sexualized for my baby, even though she had a adult body and she was still a baby. But let's see, Platinum say, girl, I could never use me ever again. It took all my hair out. My niece too. What took your hair out? I know it couldn't have been the perm because you're using that again. Let me see. Hi, Digger Nick. I wanted to say, I ain't gonna tell you what I wanted to say. But I'm gonna be good. Welcome. Obviously, who you telling to lay off the fast food? We eat whatever we want to eat around here. But I appreciate you because you obviously had to hit the subscribe button to get in this chat tonight. So I appreciate your subscription. I'm Miss Open. You're here at Opinionated News. You can come in as we're always open Monday through Thursday, holding decent discussions. And on Friday, we're here with the community having game night, where we just listen to some music, play a few games, and rock out. Now, let's see. Golden said, I've been hearing bad reviews about, Miel. I guess that's how y'all say it. Is that how you say it, Miel? That's how I'm going to say it. I've never heard of that product. They say it made her hair fall out. Like, I don't know that product, though. Whoa. Let me do my research then. Yeah, y'all do y'all research. Like, I try not to use too many different types of products or whatever. And my baby be mad because she be wanting to buy what she's seen, this, that. And she has bad, like, I've taken her to the dermatologist several times. They're just saying it's dandruff. I think it's psoriasis of the scalp. My baby's soft spot still moves, y'all. She's 15. That little area right there is still soft. I think she lacks collagen in her hair because when I get ready to pull her hair, you can see the skin moving together. But nobody won't help me when I take them and tell them all this stuff. They don't be believing me. But now Kenyatta said, oh my gosh. LOL, my grandma on my dad's side had 14 kids and girl called each other by by numbers. Girl, 14. Woo. I can't imagine. Like, one is enough for me. I don't know how people, like, shout out to Peach McIntyre. They be treating Peach so bad out here on this app. Peach, you be doing your big one. I like your family van that you done brought for them babies. There's no way I can sit there with twins and two more little ones and big ones running around. Like, shout out to Peach McIntyre because she is the modern day woman, whether she having 9, 10 kids and all with her one man. Even though, let me gossip a little bit. Okay, I went on Peach page the other day and somebody said that was the one where she had got the van. They so claiming that 2 of them kids don't belong to Wood. And I don't believe that. They thought, Wood and his 7 kids with her because 2 of them ain't his. I don't believe that by far. By far. I see him in all them babies, and people just be hating on that lady. And luckily, she only got one head to do. Like, luckily, she only got one girl out of that, and she don't even have to do it. Like, she got money. She take her baby, get her hair done. But how many girls did your grandma have, Kenyatta? Because that was a lot of hair. If she had half of them girls, now go to signature, say water moisturized hair, and shea butter seals it in the moisture. Like, and that's all. I pretty much just use me a little conditioner, and that's about it. A little edge control. Like, my hair pretty decent, and some foam. I use foam, like a little bit of foam, and my little I forgot what it's called. It's in a little yellow jar that I heard I need to stop using because VS. Shout out to VS. I was watching her about 4 or 5 months ago. She held up that little Shine Jam stuff that I use and said that it leaked in somebody's eye and it caused them to go blind or something. And it does be leaking a little bit. So I have been watching how I use that product since. Oh, your hair fell out in piles. Oh my gosh, I would have been crying. Okay, Platinum say even after I stopped using it, it took months for my hair to start back growing. Oh, be nice to Miss Open. Oh, I ain't worried about them, girl. This the purpose of the lie. Let people come in and act up on me. Y'all know I have thick ass skin. I told y'all to be ashy from time to time. I don't be worried about a thing. I don't care. I like to crack jokes on myself. That's why the title was, "Hey, let's drag my wig tonight." Let them have fun. I don't know if somebody removed some comments. Y'all don't gotta remove shit. If they cussing me out, call it. As long as it ain't no bad stuff that might get my chat blocked out, let them be. Let them be. Oh, you can't type mails. Your phone going all the way out. Please say it ain't. And please, before it do, go on quick link. I don't go on one of them and see if you can get you a free government phone, and hopefully it can be shipped to you by the weekend. Get you a free government phone so at least you and Bobby will have some type of service out there until you can get your main phone fixed. Now, Platinum say it was falling out. It just stopped falling out. Oh my gosh. Kenyatta say they do, but I don't see her being a bad mom. She go all out for her kids. Oh yeah, you talking about yes, they be like, you talk about Peach. They be acting like she just the worst mom ever and this that. I don't see that at all. I see Peach like this. I feel like we parent either how we were parented or how we wanted to be parented. And I see her parenting the way she wished she was parented. And to me, she can't do no wrong. I love her ghetto ratchets. Like, she be ghetto and ratchet, and she have some true gems dropping people. Like, they was getting mad because she said for them to do $35 braids. Okay, you need to make some money. If you know how to braid hair, charge people $35 to do two braids, and try to do X amount of heads a day. And by the end of whatever time, that was gonna be $10,000. Why y'all mad about that? I mean, people mad as fuck. You don't tell nobody. People are ridiculous. But like, to me, I rock with Peach. She can't do no wrong in my eyes. Even like when she was up under that waterfall, they talk, oh, the water dirty. Twerk out in that waterfall, Peach. I love her energy. I love it. Now, let's see. Warrior said, my mom's mother had 14 kids too. Woo! It's only one alive now, my aunt. I think all of my aunts are gone by my great aunts. All of them are gone. And uncles. I don't have not one of them left anymore. And my mom is actually like the matriarch of our family. She's the oldest grandchild slash first cousin slash all of that. So my mom is technically the matriarch of our family now because all of her aunts and uncles are now gone. And my grandma and granddad on my mom's side, I think they only had 10 kids. 10 if I'm not mistaken. But y'all know back in the day, that's what they did. They would pop out a baby and have sex the next day. They pregnant again, pop out a baby. It was like babies just coming and coming and coming. Due to the lack of birth control, like if I don't believe in birth control like that. I took it one time and I ended up pregnant. Now that's not with my child. Yep, that was with her because I lost a few babies. But when I took that birth control, next thing you know, I was pregnant. I feel like birth control fertilizes your eggs and do some crazy stuff. But I'm not with birth control. But back in the day, they didn't have any forms of it, and babies was just coming and coming and coming. But that's when moms were staying home, being good ass wives and taking care of them kids, and daddy's out there working the fields or doing whatever they got to do to provide. They might be in one room, but everybody was happy back then. It was, a different type of thing. Now, all them babies are definitely his. They all look like her now. The oldest one, I know it's his, but he looks like Peach to me. He got her whole nose shape, Gregory McKay, and I love the fact that he is just a good kid. We see young boys, definitely in Florida, that can, get into the street life. Like, he's educated, well spoken. I love him. I'm subscribed to him as well. I don't be watching him like that because I ain't really big on watching the kids. Like, I won't even let my little nieces that are younger, under 18, and my little friends, babe, y'all can't even be on my Facebook page, Like, I'm not with interacting with children like that. But when I seen him, I'm like, okay. And then everybody all up in her business, like, ain't no way Peach's son made $10,000. Why are y'all mad? Even if he made $1,000, he made more than half of y'all old bitches did. Like, people be getting on my nerves. Oh, okay. Kenyatta said it was 6 girls too. Ooh, a set of twins. Ooh, Kenyatta. Grandma had a whole bunch of hair to do. Because, back then, it was beauticians, more like kitchen beauticians and all that and stuff. We had some salons, but 6 kids, a lot of heads. But I remember for me and my mom had 4 girls. Every Saturday was hair day for us because we was a church family. So she would do our hair in sequence from oldest to youngest. Every day we got to, every Saturday, she got to wash our hair, blow dry it or whatever, press it. But she did each of our hair and her own. And we looked good going to church Sunday. And I was always the last to get my hair done because I was the baby, I guess. And I probably would mess mine up if she done mine first. I don't know. But I remember being last. Fun, but not disrespectful. Let me see what you had said, Warrior. Okay, my mother's mom had 14 kids too. The only one. Okay, I read that. And then I'll get lost, y'all, in my chat. Y'all know I'm not used to this vertical. Yeah, it's going. Oh, Mels, I'm sorry your phone going out. Don't try to chat if you can't. Hi, Musa Juma. I appreciate you coming in. That means you subscribed. I appreciate you. You're here at Opinionated News Station. I am Miss Open, and you can always come in as we're always open, and I appreciate you. And I hope I said your name right, correctly, Musa Juma. I'm from the country, so don't come at me if I'm just saying some ghetto stuff. I'm sorry. Now, Kenyatta say, I see her not taking ish from her family and breaking gender. Yes, that's how I look at it. Because everybody, oh, Peach, you need to call your mama, talk to your mama. She don't have to. The reason I did, like, y'all encouraged me to do that. But I don't, if my mom upset me where I feel like she was, going to hinder my mental health and all this stuff, I don't have to deal with it. My own father, like, the same way Peach did not cry when her father died and she said she did not go to the funeral, I have that same experience. I cut my own father off 10 years before he passed due to his alcoholism, and I didn't want to be a part of that. And I feel like I had every right to set my boundary as an adult, as a grown woman, as a mother at that time, and say, hey, I don't want to deal with it. And I feel like Peach can do whatever she want to do with her children, her mama, her daddies, and her man. If she want to take her man back 82 million thousand times, she can do that. It's all on her. Like, I'm not a judgy person, y'all. One thing about me, I would call what I see for real. But I don't like to judge people and be talking about, ooh, this and her man cheated, girl, and why she did. I'm not that person. I can't do it. Now, Golden says, I'm sure you have a lot of first cousins, too. Oh, yes, you got to have a bunch. They got the ones with 14 kids. Because my mom, like I said, my granddad and grandmom, they had 8. Because when I said it the first time, I was talking about my great-grandparents had 10. My grandmother and grandfather had 8 children. And I think my mom got the most kids out of all of them. She had 5. But it's 16. It's only 16 first cousins for myself. But, like, of the 16, I'm included, and 4 of my siblings are included. So, the other 7 kids only had 11 children. You know what I'm saying? Like, my aunt that passed away didn't have kids. Everybody got 2 or 3. My mom happened to have 5. My mom wasn't playing no games with them. But she was also the oldest, you know what I'm saying? And she also was a wife. And, normally things like that happen. Okay, I see. Yep. Okay, I read that. All right. Yep, you got to be fruitful and multiply. Yes, you got a big family, Kenyatta. And I love that for y'all. Now I don't know what y'all saying is true, but yeah, I think like they need to back up off my girl Peach. Now Raquel say they had a different mindset back then, saw children as blessings from God. They sure did, and they actually, tried to raise them together, and they went into church, and they did it in a way where, some, I know there was a lot of abuse back then, like silent abuse still going on and all of that, but they were together as a family. Because I do remember, like, when me and my sisters would get hit or something, like, we were together, where if my sister crying, we all hugging her to cry, and if got in trouble, we were a unit. And it wasn't nothing but four of us. It's five, but my brother didn't come till 10 years after me. And I happen to be child number four. So it's like there's a big gap between my mom's oldest child and her youngest, like a 19-year gap or something like that. Now, y'all know I'm behind in my chat. I get to rambling and I don't be catching up. Let's see. Golden say they also use the rhythm method. What is the rhythm method, Golden? Y'all know I get a little slow sometimes. My mom had four girls. I'm number three. My mom had four. I happen to be number four. Diva D is number three. Welcome, Bills. I hope you feeling better. We had a funeral for my wig. That's what you miss, Bills. We ain't doing that. We ain't here cutting up, just talking about bullshit. Miss Open calls up putting on a wig. I almost fell out and died. We is R.I.P. in this wig, Bills. As I was out here talking about people wig last summer and shit. Karma is a bitch. And I know her all too well. But thank you for joining us, Bills. I heard about your accident. I hope that everything works out for you. I personally don't have anything to donate at the moment. I am a struggling single mom, but what I can do is pray for you and uplift you in prayer at any moment and wish you well. I know what it's like to be hit by a car and pretty much a hit and run, because they hit me and ran. It took me a whole year to recover, but they told my mama I'd be a vegetable. They told my mama I wouldn't talk again, walk again, all this stuff. But look at me. I can walk, I can talk, I can stand, I got my legs, I got my body snatched. Let me show my booty, y'all. I got a booty. And I'm only doing this because I was told to. But but thank you, Bill. So I know what it's like. So I definitely, hope you doing your best and feeling better. So all y'all talking to Bills. Yes, welcome, Bills. I'm good and healthy and got my limbs. Okay. Go ahead, do what you do. Like, my thing is, like, your limbs. And that's a blessing. Like, you could have came out of that in a different way. But that's how you know when you're covered by the, by the blood. When you covered by the blood, he gonna protect you. And so I'm glad that you are doing well. Vaz was in here early. She probably had to go take care of the husband and the kid and stuff. Hold on, y'all. I'm dropping my little cigarette that I've been. Y'all know supposed to been being ratchet online tonight. Now let me see. Let me catch up, because I seen all y'all was speaking to Bills. Golden said I regret not having a lot of kids. I regret at least not having one more Golden. I didn't want a lot. I can't handle a lot. And I don't regret it for me. One was good for me, but for my kid, because I know what my sisters mean to me, and not even just my sisters, my two first cousins. And so I feel bad for my kid, because my sisters all had their children before I did, because they're older. And so my baby don't even have cousins her age. The closest cousin to her age is 21 above her, and then the one younger than her may be 10. He may be turning 11 this year, but she's turning 16. And then we stay away from family, so I wish I did have that one sibling where she can connect with. Now, she got siblings by her dad, and one of the children is only like a year and a half younger than her. And me and the mom, we link up from time to time, but my baby says she don't like her sister. And that's sad, and it's her dad's fault, because he didn't make them be together. They didn't meet till they were 9 and 11, I want to say. Even though I had been trying to get with the baby mama from the babies being babies. But they didn't meet till they were 9 and 11. And then they met again, and then they met again. And this year they met up in January for the new year. But my baby not even feeling her sister, so I feel bad about that. And yep, Golden, it ain't too late to start over. You can go get you some more kids, Golden. Don't think. You can work for them. You can go adopt you some. Now, Bill says, my great granny had 13. Everyone else had 4 to 8. Yeah, them a lot of children. Well, yeah, Bill, don't laugh at the wig man. You know Miss Open on Well Wig. First of all, I ain't have no content for tonight. I've been trying to do vertical lives to get myself in the algorithm and get people. So I didn't have a show put on. So when I was doing some stuff in here earlier, I was like, I'm gonna put on this wig, y'all. When I found the wig, I made a community post said we're gonna have a funeral for this wig. So I put this on. Y'all will never see this thing again. It'll cool down a little bit though. I've cooled down. I ain't as hot as I was before. But yes, but I'm glad you're good and healthy and got all your limbs. That is everything. Yeah, y'all send up as many prayers as y'all can for Bills because mentality play a part in that. When I say 92 was mentally challenging year for me and physically, that I got hit that year. Well, I got hit in 91. I woke up in 92 exactly at 12 o'clock midnight. But when I would watch my sisters go get on the school bus, I couldn't go. I got to wait for the homeschool lady to come to see me. When they would come home and run outside, I couldn't go. I was confined to a wheelchair until my birthday. I got my cast taken off my leg on my ninth birthday, but I still had to go to therapy to learn how to walk again. I still have a broken foot that healed in its state because when they put the cast on, they wasn't worried about fixing my foot properly. They were worried about saving my head, making sure my leg was right, and all this other stuff. And I had to have several surgeries, so like I know you're gonna have to continue to go through things, Bills, but it's gonna get better. I promise you, it's gonna get better. You're here for a reason. He wanted you to be here. Hopefully they find out who did it to you. Like, we never got any compensation, no criminal charges or anything for the guy that did anything to me. Now, it happened in a smaller town back in 91 and all this stuff, but hopefully it works out where, they find who did it. You can sue they behinds, and get what you need. Because I don't like, stuff like that where people, because even if I did not intentionally hit someone and I hit somebody, I'm not leaving that scene. I'm going to be distraught, crying, I would not leave a scene. I would not hit somebody and run off. That is, the most horriblest thing. Now, when I was younger, I didn't hit a little car inside, swiped it and ran off on the plug. But I was young and I didn't hurt anyone. It was just I wasn't skilled at driving good. So yeah, I moved a little to the side and I pulled off. But I would never hit a person, anyone. Like, I wouldn't even hit an animal. I've never hit a squirrel or none of that. Like, and not feel bad and want to find out if it's okay. Now let me catch up with y'all. Yeah, y'all sending prayers. Okay. Can y'all just say, no, it ain't too late for you, Golden. They got all this stuff going on now. Janet Jackson, I'm quite sure she ain't had no periods at 59, 60. You can go get the IVF. You stay in California too. You can get you a baby tomorrow. You can get two at the same time. Hell, all this surrogacy stuff going on. Go on and have them children. But if I was you, I would wait for grandbabies. And if your children choose to have kids, you know how everybody be like, oh, I can't wait for my grandbabies. Did y'all even ask y'all children, do they want kids? Like, I talked to mine wants to preferably adopt. And so y'all don't take this the wrong way. Y'all know I'm silly. So I told her, well, you adopt. That means I don't have to be a grandmother because I'm not obligated to take care of nothing that ain't my bloodline. But if she adopt children, I'll definitely be there. But let's see. Da 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 da. Okay, F Bill say thanks for all the well wishes. Shit crazy, but I'm still pretty. Stay pretty then, Bills. Now Raquel said, "Yep, King, out of those hand me downs were pop." Oh, I missed something about hand me downs. That's all I wore. I still will wear today. Like, anybody got some clothes they want to donate to Miss Open? I'm a size. I don't even know my size. I think I moved up like a 3-4 finally. Might be in a 5-6 if I'm lucky. But for the longest, I was in a 0-1, y'all. I'll be buying. I can still actually fit some of the kid clothes. Besides the fact my butt got a little bigger than it's supposed to be, but I can still fit some of the kids' clothes, like definitely the tops and stuff. Cause I don't know why this phone makes me look a little fat. Like, these ain't real. They real, but they ain't big. Like, they look more flattered today because this is more of like a sports thing. But that booty back there real now. That ain't no illusion. I'm back on Bobby's phone. Okay, good. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for giving my girl your phone, and letting her come up and do it. But I want you to do like I said and get you a phone. I don't want y'all out there with no phone. And like, I heard you say something about Candy Crush. I don't play it no more, but that was me and my auntie that passed away. That was our game. And we'll be trying to see who can get to which level first. We used to play that and Pet Rescue back in the day. I ain't played Candy Crush in so long, though. I don't really only thing I do on my phone is like Scrabble. I like word games, and that helps me go to sleep at night. Okay, Golden, okay. I hope you have plenty of grandbabies. Yes, just wait for the grandbabies. It's not the same when your siblings aren't from your mother. Yeah, it's not. And I didn't know that because my dad never made sure that our his other kids got to know us. When I was 17, I met my little brother, one of my little brothers by my dad. And what happened was I remember being like maybe 8 or 9 years old, and we were in this store, and my mom pointed to me and my sister and was like, "That's y'all little brother right there." And I looked at this little face, and I was like, "I'm gonna remember this face." And a few years later, I'm in high school. Well, not a few years later, like almost a decade later, damn near. I'm in high school, and after high school, I had my little car. Me and my friends used to go. I pick, we'll leave school and we'll go to the Dairy Queen. We'll go somewhere to eat. Well, this particular day, we went to the Dairy Queen, and when I pulled up to the Dairy Queen, I seen this little boy with that same face I remember, but he was walking out with this white lady, and I'm like, and so I'm telling my friends, I'm like, y'all, that's my brother. And they, I joke so much. They're like, girl, that ain't your brother. Your brother, I'm like, no, I got a brother by my dad. That's it, my brother. Can somebody say his name? And one of my homegirls called his name and he stopped. And my heart immediately froze. I'm like, that is my brother. So I run up to her and him and I let him know. I'm like, I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I'm his sister by his dad. And he gave me the biggest hug. And come to find out, he was in a group home from his mom molesting and abusing him. I put it like that. And of course, my dad wasn't a part of his life because by now my dad is in denial that that's his kid and alcoholism and all of this stuff. So from that moment, me and my sister found out which boys' home we was in, and we was trying to get some rights. I was only 17, so I couldn't do shit. She was 21. He didn't share our last names, but what we did was we found out that whatever little trips that they would go on, we'll pop up to. We found out where that boy's home was going. So that summer they were going to the pool on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and me and my sisters would make sure we made it up there every Tuesday and Thursday. And he and I don't have the relationship that we should because I moved away and I be gone. But my sister Diva D that's in here, she definitely hold it down for him and has been a great sister in the absence of our father, not making sure that we could be siblings properly. So, and I wish that for my baby, like she met one. Well, she didn't met. She found one of her older siblings by her dad online, and the sister was trying to make her pull a DNA test out, which I gave my baby. I gave her the proof and all that, but the girl still, because she don't believe it. So that's on them. But my baby is who she says she is. She is your daddy child. But let's see. Let me catch up with y'all. Can y'all just say right, Rock? Did I miss what Rock said? Y'all know I'd be missing stuff. Oh, the hand me downs was popping. I don't know how I get way back up here. Okay, my mother and I both with shared with each other how should we have had our kids. Like one thing about me, me and my mom don't have that relationship that we should, but I love her, and but I learned most of my everything from my siblings and my aunts, to be honest. Never mind his phone. Oh Lord, by being male, it's okay, and you don't need no moderator and stuff. Oh, welcome for new friend. Hey, deplorable garbage. I see you down here. We just having a funeral for my wig tonight. I had put this wig on as a little gag, and we just gonna R.I.P. Let me comb it back and brush it back. We having a funeral for this wig, y'all. Y'all won't ever see it again. I almost fell out too, deplorable. I was about to have to call you to come help me out. You might have to call them polices on me and help me get up. But I'm just in here having fun. Let's see. Let me see where I left off at though. Hold on, I think Gangsta Kitty crying outside. But he gonna stay out there. I ain't got time for him. Never mind, his phone is dying. That's where I was. Okay, thanks, Kenyatta. I hope I don't regret it. At least apply for victims of a crime. Yeah, do what you gotta do, Bills. Okay, LOL, probably just your pockets from spoiling them all. Oh, Golden. That happened to my daughter, but luckily she was not hurt badly. That's good. Like, it's always hard when one thing I can say, like I always, continue to tell you all, me and my mom have a strained relationship. But what I can say, 100% sure, when I got hit by that car, my mama did not leave my side for them whole 2 months. She said for like a week, she didn't have nobody to bring her clothes or anything. So she'd have to wash her underwear and shirt and all that stuff out in the sink. Like every time I opened my eye, my mom was right there. I closed my eyes and opened them back up again. My mom was right there. You know what I'm saying? So I would never take, One thing about me, I'm good with giving credit when credit is due. My mom had to neglect her other three children to be there for me. And I ain't even gonna say neglect, but she had three teenagers during that time that she had to leave home with her 20-year-old sister to make sure that she can be here for me. Okay, let's see where I left off at. That happened to, okay, that's, and I spoke to deplorable garbage. You on your lunch break, or you just got the earbuds in on the job? Yeah, this is our new friend. He's from Detroit. Deplorable garbage. He came in here last night, and we have us a new traffic jammer, and we appreciate him. We really do. Okay, Golden Signature says, my daughter used to tell me that she wanted kids. Okay. She went off of that damn university and came home with another mindset. These young women don't want any kids. They just want to make and spend money. And I believe my daughter's like, she's only 15. She been saying she wanted to adopt when she was 12 and 13. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? And what if she give me some grandbabies, I'm fine. If I don't have any, I am okay. If my legacy ends with her, that's her choice. You know, I'm not gonna ever force him like I want grandkids. Because to be honest, I definitely don't want to be a grandmother in my 40s. So I'm praying teen pregnancy off of my daughter. 50, I'll be okay. And when I turn 50, she'll be like 25 or 26, which is the age I had her at. So if she chooses to have children, that's on her. But I don't really want to be I want to live. Yeah, when I say I've been a single mom and a damn good mom for these last 15 years, and I'm going to put the rest of my time in, I don't want to go straight from parenting to grandparenting. I want to break. Like, even though I'm going to still be parenting her because she's going to always be my kid, but she'll be more self-sufficient, independent, making her own money, doing her own thing, where that'll give me a chance to get to know who I am as an adult again. Like, I know who I am now, of course, but, when you become that empty nester and stuff, I noticed, based on my observation from others, you pretty much change. And so I want to adapt to that new change in my life before I become a grandmother. Now, Kiana said, "Girl, that's girl that short you posted was you was fine. Girl, what short? Who, me, my little booty? Hey, no, I be working. I don't work out, but I'm trying to work out a little bit because I got this little extra gut right here. It ain't that big, but I don't want, like, when I put on my summer dresses this summer, I don't want to look 3 months pregnant because last summer I was looking pregnant." But I ain't stopped nothing. Dudes are still trying to holler. But what will stop something is this damn wig. We taking it off. Okay. I do not have a tattoo at all, deplorable. One thing about me, I've always been aware and I've been smart my whole life. And I decided tattoo was not for me because it was nothing that I wanted to put on my body at 19, 20, 25, 30 that I think I would want at 70, 80, 60, and all those ages. So I'm tattoo free. I just got pretty brown skin. Just carameled up. Now, I did go get some piercings. I got my navel pierced. I had my little ears pierced up there. Thought about doing some other piercings. But I ain't doing them, y'all. I ain't doing them. But I haven't worn a navel ring in probably 20 years. But I still clean that hole out. So for everybody knows, if you have any open holes, you must clean them or they will smell and do stuff. So I still clean out my little belly button hole, but I haven't worn a ring since I was like 19 or 20. And I had to get that pierced 3 times because, like, every time I would get it pierced, I'll get pregnant, and I'll take it out thinking that my belly was gonna grow, and then I'll lose the baby. I'll go get it pierced again. Yeah, it was a mess. Now let's see. Golden said my parents only had children with each other, and see that's like, technically, I think my mom might have 3 baby daddies. We don't technically know the truth. She could have 2 or 3, depending. And then, because my mom's oldest child and her last child could have the same dad. But the 3 middles, we got the same dad. So, and my dad, we don't, I know it's about 14 or 15 of us. Not sure how many more moms, but he got to have at least 6 or 7. I know he had 3 wives after my mama. So he got to have at least about 6 or 7 baby mamas. But we ain't gonna worry about it. You okay, Mel? I know you want to participate, but you got to worry about no traffic lights, none of that. We just in here because we have been here, you all, for 1 hour, 34 minutes, and 5 seconds, and it's been a great time. Thank you all. We had a little funeral. We talked a little bit because I had no plan on. I was like, well, I ain't even gonna be here that long. Hi, I'm in here. Well, I'm here 12:23. I'll be seeing you at the castle. You enjoying the girl? We didn't have no content planned tonight. Miss Open was like, we're going to come out here and talk about this raggedy wig she got on her head and just see where the community flow. But I appreciate you because I'm not sure if you were a subscriber before. So if you weren't, I know you had to subscribe to get in here and chat with us tonight. Thank you for becoming a traffic jammer. And I know you know who I am. I'm Miss Open, and you can always come in because we're always open. Thank you so much. And if you all do not mind, if you did not double tap your screen, give Miss Open a like. And if you all don't mind doing some little loves, likes, ha-has on the side from time to time to try to get me pushed out there from. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Deplorable. She turned 16 today. Yay. Mine will turn 16 in November, the day after Halloween. My baby's birthday is November 1st. She'll turn 16. And we don't know what we're doing yet. I asked her, did she want to do a small birthday party at like an Airbnb with some friends, or did she want she and I to take a trip somewhere? I will be. She told me the trip at first, then she said the party, but we got a little time to decide. But I need to be getting on it soon as summer come, because she about to eat up all my money. We got to pay for the driving school. She got to pay for the band thing. I got to make sure she can, have a decent birthday and all this stuff. So, but yes, thank you for being here. I'm here, 1223. Golden said, my daughter will be 30, 30 this summer. She is getting close to that age where she will have to go to the the geriatrics. Y'all, I can read. The geriatric OBGYN for prenatal soon. I'm not laughing about that, but because, she'll end up being at high risk and have to go to the L. And it's sad that you have to go at 30 years old, 35. You're considered geriatric for pregnancy, but it is what it is. Like, I was definitely high risk pregnancy because I lost two babies when I was in my teens, 16 and 17. I lost a baby right before her in 2008. So I was about 20, 24. 25, I believe. 24 or 25, depending on the month. Then I had her, and then I lost another baby at 32. And that last one, they definitely sent me to, the high risk people, but I was only pregnant for about 10 weeks before I started losing it. Okay, let's see. Golden said that wig won't stop a thing. Girl, no, this wig ain't gonna stop nothing, honey. I ain't worried. I ain't worried. These teeth don't stop nothing. This wig ain't stopping nothing. Miss Open is fine. Miss Open, like, not being funny. I get out there, high rooted in essential oils. I seen that you were live when I had just got ready to go live, and I was gonna go over there. I was in your live the other day. You were doing some yoga stuff. I didn't say anything, but I watched. I watched from the side. I gave you a watch hour, but you were on your mat and you were doing yoga thing and all of that. Welcome. I appreciate you. I really do. Let's see. Golden said, I have no tats at all. And yeah, it's like, they're cute. But for me, I'm not a dark girl. I'm in the middle. And I'm not sure. Sometimes I think it'll look good on my skin, but it's nothing that I want for a lifetime. Not even my daughter's name. I'm not, like, I can just call her name and we good. I know who she is. I don't want no pictures. I don't want a butterfly. I don't want the little cherries. Now, the one thing I did want that I was going to consider, because y'all know Miss Open got a little butt back here, and I got a couple of little stretch marks on it. So I wanted to get some flames on it back in my day. But then I was like, no, them flames gonna blow up at 70, and I'm gonna be looking a fool when my man trying to help me get in the bathtub and change my diaper. I'm gonna have flames. We ain't doing it. So I opted out of that. Now let's see. Deplorable said my tattoo artist would love you. You have virgin skin. Ooh, like a virgin. I do have virgin skin, but he can't get to me. I'm gonna be good. And you say you 45 with 17 tattoos. Rock said, I had a baby after 30. I hate it when they would say that word. Yeah, like, that's ridiculous that at 30 we got to be called geriatrics. And I can imagine I'm 41 now. What the hell they gonna send me if I get pregnant? Because I still have my organs to have babies. I still menstruate, so I can technically, but I'm not active, so I'm not worried about that. It's open. I decided I'm gonna make my year of being celibate till September for sure. And I'm not even really looking for nobody right now, so I should make a long time, which I do these stints from time to time anyway. Thank you for my traffic lights, Rob. And Kenyatta, thank you for still being here. Golden said, I had my son in my 30s. My doctor told me that I had just made the age, but not to worry about it. And see, that like the only pregnancy I had after 30 was my miscarriage in 2015. So it's been almost 10 years now. And I ain't been pregnant since, and I ain't trying to be. God has been good to me, but I was sad that that one did not make it. I wasn't all sad and stuff, but that would have been that child that I would have needed. He would have been 5 years younger than my baby. They still could have grew up together and have had a bond. So, but she still be trying to convince me to have a baby right now. I'm like, girl, you can have some babies if you want to, but not don't do it. But why would I go out here and you're almost 16 and start over? It's a difference if I had another 8-year old or a 7. I ain't starting over. I ain't no fool. So if anybody thinking about trying to get Miss Open pregnant, you just can't get none because I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. Yes, happy birthday to your baby, deplorable. A trip with one friend. I missed something, Golden. Oh, y'all know I'd be slow. Okay. Deplorable said, how does your daughter feel about driver's ed? Is she scared? My daughter don't want to do it. No, my daughter is mad because she telling me she behind. Because, here at 14 and 8 months, you can go ahead and get into driving school. So, because it's a 12-week process. And then at 15, they can go ahead and jump into their learners or whatever. But she thinks she's behind. And I'm letting her know you're right on time. And definitely for most of our culture, you're definitely on time, but she's not allowed to get this driving school done if she don't pass all her classes. My baby like I have to give her rewards and punishment. So if she don't pass all her classes, because I already got to pay for one class for summer school from first semester. So if you don't finish all your classes with C's or above, I'm not paying that $449 for driving school. I'm not doing it. Like, you can just be behind, which I only want her to drive anyway. Y'all know that's my only child. I have anxiety. I don't want her to get out here, and definitely we have snow here. I don't want her, but I don't want to hold her back either out of my fear and my anxiety. So I am willing to do it. But she ain't getting no car running. You get them license and you'll be riding with me for a little while. Like, I would love for her to start driving though her junior year, which would be not this school year, the next one. And then that'll give me more leisure on where, I don't have to pick her. I might can go finally get a job in my field. I got a whole degree that I can't work in because I have to be the best mother I can be. Now, okay, Deplorable say I have a 23-year-old son. Wait, I feel like I missed something. No, okay, here we go. I have a 23-year-old son that still don't have any license. He's afraid of driving. I don't understand these kids today. I was driving at 12 with no license, Deplorable. Still in my mama car, whipping it up. I didn't get my license till I was 21, but I was driving from 12 to 21. It wasn't until I got pulled over, smoking weed, y'all. I was doing a whole bunch that I had the wrong tag on my car, all types of stuff. But that police in Atlanta, it was Stone Mountain. He was so nice to me. He followed me home, told me to go get my license because I ain't have no reason not to have my license. Told me to stop smoking weed. And he wrote me 3 tickets, though. He did give me 3 tickets, but he could have towed my car. I could have went to jail that night. A whole bunch could have happened because I had a bunch of criminal things going on at one time. But yeah, these kids don't want to drive. I was whipping when I got my first car. I told y'all that story about how I went and signed my mama name on the title and typed up insurance card, all that good stuff. But I was fearless. Like, I was out there, like, literally driving to Atlanta in my cousin's car with her, driving to Atlanta, no license, no nothing. Going to, I was out in Savannah going to Orange Crushers. Like, it was a mess. I just always been fearless. Yeah, I want to chat. I know you want to chat, Mel. But you hear in spirit. I have some extra phones too, but if I can get because one of them just need a screen and they only $60. If I can get my screen fixed, Mel, and you still don't have a phone, email let me know and I'll try to see if I can send it down to you. It'll be to you in 2 or 3 days. Cause I know you stay in the rural area. I don't like y'all being down there, and you not being able to do what you want to do. Now let's see. Raquel said, "Golden, I was so confused at first. Like, how old do you?" Yeah, it's like Rock. I would have been cussing their asses out. Like, I'm not no geriatric. And you a fucking. Y'all know Miss Open ain't got all her senses. Golden says this new generation of children isn't as interested in driving. They don't mind using ride shares like Uber and Lyft. That is true. That is true. And you know what? Like, for mine, I don't mind if I prefer for her to rather say, "Mama, I'd rather Uber and Lyft than to get out here and drive." and not be paying attention, and anything can happen. And I don't want to risk my only baby to, to the driving. And then she has her own, like, she got her own little anxiety slightly and all that, where, because even when I drive, when she see a big truck, she's like, oh, she's a little scared of certain things. So it's best that she probably just don't drive. Now, you said get Virgo like you got, like that. I could probably rock with it. If I did that, I'd probably get it on my foot. I don't want nothing like on my body where people can see it. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about them tattoos, warrior. But no, I appreciate you rooted in essential oils. I can talk, y'all. Y'all know I be smoking, and I'm about to smoke this cigarette. I know y'all new people, but I went all last night, y'all, for my whole 2 hours. I ain't smoked. We have already been here for an hour, 35 minutes, and 20 seconds. And I'm going to hit my little cigarette, y'all. And I'm going to be a little more ratchet tonight because we had a funeral. And we hope this wig don't go up in smoke and flames. Oh, that felt hot. Oh, is my hair on fire? No, I'm just playing. Y'all know I'm silly. But yes, y'all wanted them flames, Kenyatta. Don't be laughing at my flames on my butt. I wanted some flames because I don't have my stretch marks ain't strong and stuff, but those little insecurities and you're like, ooh, I was like, I can cover them up with some flames. No, them flames would have turned into a bomb by the time I get 60 and 70. You like the wig, girl? I don't like this wig. Okay, so I got a message here for review. The What a fuck a year. I don't deplorable. What you meant? They won't let. I can't approve it because the fuck. But no, I can because you put like 15 C's in that fuck. I'm gonna show it. But I don't know what you meant. What the fuck a year? No. Oh yeah, you talk not being active. I got short term memory loss, deplorable. I don't know if I told you that, but yes, I'm going. I can go more than a year. I've done more than a year several times around. For me, I'm in tune with myself. I don't have to have that. I don't have to have it. I have learned to control my mind where my body doesn't react. It's weird, but I'm really really good with self control. And if I can only get control of these, y'all, this is like one of my. I don't want to stop smoking weed. Don't nobody come tell, oh, you need to stop smoking weed too. I want to get rid of these. I started smoking these so young, not at my own hands, but I'm addicted. I'm gonna be honest. But like this is one of my weaknesses I can't get over. But I have good, strong mind. If I say I'm not gonna do something, I hold on to it, and I fight through. But Golden said, let's see, at Raquel, that's why I didn't understand why they call these young ladies girls when they are little over the hill or almost over the hill. Now, Worry said, I want my cycle to complete. Girl, I just told, I think that was Vibes. I was on the phone with Vibes yesterday. I told her, I said, girl, if I want to go to a doctor and have everything ripped out. I just don't want to gain no chin hair and stuff because I heard you start getting chin hairs. But I don't want any more kids. I'm perfectly okay. I just want these periods to stop. Like, when does it happen? I feel like I've had 500 periods in my lifetime. I don't know how many, but it's been a lot. I don't want them no more. Now, but I want mine to stop too. And see, Warrior, like that, you have me scared because like I know your age. I'm not gonna put it out there. And you like almost 10 years older than me, and that mean I gotta go 10 more fucking years. 10 times 12. That mean I gotta do 120 more of these things. Oh, I ain't. Y'all pray for me. Now, Deplorable says, maybe I'm mistaken because I work in a machine shop, so it's very loud. But I did hear you say it's been a year with no. Yeah, it's been a year. You're not crazy. It hadn't been a year yet. September was the last time I was active on my birthday nightish type of thing, or early morning. But I haven't since then, and I know I'll probably most likely go to September. I'm not going back to the partner I was with. I hadn't met no new partner, and I'm not easy like that where I say hey, and then next thing you know, my legs fly open. So I know I would definitely make past September. Now, Golden said I lost two, one right before my son and one after him. Yeah, I've had four. I'm supposed to have 5 children, but the two that I lost in my teenage years, I'm glad God protected me. He protected me from being a teen mom. Like, teen pregnancy was running throughout my family. I think I did a testimony about that a while ago. But teen pregnancy was running through my family, and I feel like God was protecting me from being a teen mom. And I would have been a horrible teen mom. I was not mentally ready during that time. I was going through so much childhood trauma. I wanted to run the streets. I was doing me. I would have been a horrible mom. 26 was the perfect age for me. I know I have been an excellent mom. I've probably been a harsh mom from time to time where I got to get in my baby ass as her only parent. So I have to be that dad role. I have to be that loving, nurturing mother role. And it probably confuses her from time to time, but we talk about it. One thing about me, my baby done been in therapy. I'm open with my kids, and I'm not teaching my baby how to drive, Warrior. I see what you said. Mm-mm. Vibes can tell you, me and my baby be bumping heads. Like, and I'm scared if I teach her. But up here, for some reason, you have to have the driving school in order to get your learner's license. It's sort of weird, but I appreciate it because in Georgia it's not like that. You just have to have a certificate of attendance for school or something and show that you're going to school and you can get your license. And that was the reason why I wasn't able to go get my license when I was young. I wasn't going to school the way I was supposed to, so they wouldn't give me the certificate of attendance. But I know I stress my baby out when I'm teaching her things. And so I don't want to teach her something wrong. My sister last summer when we went to Georgia around June last year, me and my little friend that I was with, we went on a trip to South Carolina. And my baby stayed with my sister. So she let her drive. They sent me a video. I'm like, oh Lord. So she knows some things. She watches me and I'll let her know. But I prefer for a professional to teach her. We know it's done correctly. I'm not rich or nothing, but for my baby, I definitely scrape up whatever I gotta scrape up to make sure she can be a part of whatever it is she needs to be a part of and keep up with her peers. Now, the Deplorable say, do you have the Champions program there or whatever it's called to where they pay students for good report card? We ain't gonna make it. You said good report cards. We lost it there. My baby ain't got no good report card. I try. That's why one of her teachers, me and her stay in communication. My daughter is she like if I say go right, she want to go left. If I say it's cold, she says it's hot. She likes to buck with me, and I know it's karma from the way I did my mama, so I'm open about all that. But my baby is not. I feel like school is a box. School is a box. They got this corner, this corner. That's it. My baby is a circle. Some of your kids may be a triangle, rectangle, something different, and so my baby really don't fit into that square for school. And so I did offer her, like, once COVID came and we were all doing that online, keep teaching our kids at home. I asked her if she wanted to continue to do that. She said no, which I didn't. I know she needs a social life. I know she needs to be in school to do the work. I can't force her to do it, even though I be trying to force her. Yeah, it's a mess. So, but we ain't gonna get them 200 deplorable. Now, Kenyatta said, I got two with license now, 18 and 16. And my 16-year-old just got his first job today. Congratulations. Yes. And that's my thing too. Like, if once my baby does get her license, I want her to be like 17. I don't want her to be 16. I want her to be 17 and get those. But I want her to get a job where she can, know what the responsibility of, because that's going to be her bill. Take care of your car insurance. I'll pay half on it, but I want to show her how to maintain some stuff and pay bills before she get out in this world. And I'm not overprotective, but I want to protect her. So it's weird. She's my only child. It's hard. And I don't know if I told you all. Yeah, I pray for my baby. Remember she was sick? We went and got all these tests done and everything. They still ain't said nothing about why the swelling was in her neck, but my daughter is pre-diabetic. And so I hold myself mostly responsible. I purchase the food, I cook, but my baby is also responsible because she sneaks out at 2 in the morning getting snacks out the refrigerator and all of this stuff. So we've been changing our diet already. We're going to get in the gym. We haven't went and seen, the specialist hasn't called us yet to schedule and see, because they didn't even tell me what her glucose level was, but she is pre-diabetic, so we're going to pray that off her life. But here she go. Y'all can ask Robs the other day, I don't care if I get diabetes. And I'm like, what's the key word in diabetes? Die. No, you would not. We're going to eat right. We're going to do the right things. So it's hard for me to get her to listen to me. I don't know why. Are you going to smoke that Newport, or can I have? I be like, I smoke when I I've been trying to be good and not smoke on camera because I got some advice from someone when I first came back. Because I be smoking, but like Thursdays and Fridays, I really turn up and smoke my weed. I be acting up. But I've been trying to do better. But then I get to talking to y'all, and y'all actually take the craving away for the moment. So, and I don't be wanting to just sit here and let the smoke blow straight in y'all face like that. I feel like that's rude. But you probably don't even smoke, deplorable. You just fucking with me. Now Golden said I drove without a license until I was about 24 years old. I owned several cars, no tickets nor accidents. Me too. By the time I got my license, I hadn't ran through 3 cars. Never had a ticket or accident. My cars was just raggedy. I brought my first car for 200. My next car, my friend, first boyfriend, he brought for probably $400. But he was a mechanic, so he would buy me these cheap cars, and we'll fix them up and do. I had some amps in my little. I had a Mazda 626. I forgot what year it was, but that was my second car. Had me some amps in there. I'm riding around Atlanta, booming, doing my little stuff. Man, it was the bomb. Oh, I know what you meant, Golden. One thing about me with the typos, because I make them too, I can fill in the blanks real quick. The Deplorable said I had an emergency permit when I was 14. My mom was sick, so I got it. But I've been driving since I was 8. Ooh. Now I probably wasn't even able to even touch the gas pedal at 8. I'm small. I'm only 5'1". So ain't no telling what size I was at 8, but I know it when I jumped in that car at like 12 years old, I was still up close. But I was just always fearless. I didn't care. I wanted to test the waters and do whatever. So I did it. No, don't be laughing at me, Deplore. I'm real silly. I just like to have fun. Why my chat rolling? Okay. Golden said, "What state do you reside in, or where you live in where you're driving at 8?" Girl, exactly. He say he from a girl up here in Michigan. You know how Michigan don't. Yeah, Michigan don't give a fuck about the kids. Yep, he said I live in Michigan, but a '80s baby is a yeah. Like we were in different times now. I promise you. Like growing up in as a '80s, I was an '80s baby, but I grew up a '90s kid. If that makes sense, like life was just fun and different. Like granted, I grew up in poverty. I've been poor my whole life, damn near, but I had a good ass life. And I got a beat in a time of 5, and got had a little verbal abuse here and there, but my childhood was lit. And then being that I became grown at 15 because I was taking care of myself, paying my own bills, living my own life, my teenage years and my early adult years was definitely lit before my kid. It wasn't a typical life, but it was a lit life. And so I wouldn't change anything. Golden said I was going to try and get my son a license around 14 by using my mother. Yeah, I don't want my baby driving that early. Hey, Mike. Hey, baby. Welcome. Glad you made it in before my live ended because we have been here for 1 hour, 47 minutes, I think. I'm doing the math right. Let me tell you, we've been here for 117 minutes and 43 seconds. Because I was able to do the math and turn it into hours earlier. Now I can't, but whatever. But welcome in here, Mike. Now, Deplorable said, if I had, and oh, Mike, we just here to talk about my wig and laugh about my wig and we're having a funeral. You want to purchase me a new wig? You can. You want to help me get my hair done, Mike? You can. The Deplorable say, if I had to go a year with no sex, me and Miss Michigan will be very, very, very well acquainted. Like, it's choice. It's not that I have to. I'm quite sure I can call a few dudes right now and say, hey, you want to do it? And they going to say, yeah, and we going to be doing it. It's choice. We did Deplorable, I did a live maybe 2 or 3 Thursdays ago about body count and soul ties. And that's something like I'm not willing to keep adding bodies. I'm 41. I'm not trying to add new bodies and, just run up something just because my flesh said I need to be having some sex. No, I choose not to have sex. I like in the last 5 years for sure. I've only had 2 sexual partners, and they were definitely after I stopped with the one in 2022. And we didn't really have sex like that anyway. I didn't pick up my next one till the later 2023, and we lasted until last year around my birthday, and I'm good on I can't be keep adding bodies. I'm too old. But Golden said they used to put kids on their laps when I was a kid too. I would do that with my son. Yeah, now I remember sitting on my daddy's lap and all that. First of all, I remember we had a station wagon, y'all. I remember riding in the trunk of the station wagon. You know, we didn't have seat belts. I remember riding in between my mama and daddy in the car. Like the 80s was a different time. 80s and early 90s. When does it end? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Warrior. I don't know. I hope they end for us real soon, Warrior. Because I'm 41, so that has me depressed that you're 51, you're still experiencing them. That means I have 10 more years. That means 12 months in a year, that's 120 more that I have to go through. And I feel like I already went through 500. Well, I probably went through about 270 to 300 of them already, but that's a lot, and I'm over them. Now, Deplorable says, okay, I'm just joking because I know you. If you could probably jump through the camera and punch me for... No. One thing about me, Deplorable, I'm fun personality. We scheduled a live on purpose to laugh at my wig. We supposed to be having a funeral for the wig. I am a fun, loving person. I don't care about what people say about me or just joke with me. That's what we here to do. Joke all day. Have fucking fun. Now, Golden said, I lost my menstrual for my 50th birthday. Girl, I want mine to be lost right now before my 42nd birthday. Can it be gone before September? Please. Okay. Deplorable says, put women menstrual cycles in your punishment for giving them the... Don't come blaming us. Let me smoke on that since you was trying to get my cigarette. Okay, I'm here says, girl, the menopause is... I just had some hot flashes from this wig. It can't be no worse than the hot flashes I just had. And I be having headaches a little bit. It can't be that bad. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. You about to pull up on me, Mike? When? The Deplorable said, all the women in that chat, please don't beat me up. We ain't no one thing about the women in my chat. We're cool women. You understand? We're open. We have nice dialogue. We ain't gonna, we'll cuss you out now if we need to. Like definitely Miss Golden, she'll get you together. But we don't have to, We good. We like to have fun over here. Now Golden said it stopped at 50. I hate it. Like, yeah, it's like I'm ready for you to stop it, Warrior. I'm on your side. Like, please, Lord, take them away from us, ladies. We don't want them. We don't need them. But when you pulling up on me, Mike? Oh, you want to see my booty too, Mike? I done showed it 4 times tonight. But because somebody else told me to do this, it wasn't Mike, y'all. I'm going to continue to... Let me show you my little booty, Mike. Show you what I'm working with. You done seen this outfit before, Mike. That's what you want to see, Mike? Let me quit messing with you. No worries, Deplorable. Yeah, we ain't worried about Deplorable. Oh, I get some love. I show some ass. I get some loves. Hey, I get some laughing. Yeah, y'all keep laughing at Miss Open. Y'all know I just like to have fun. And I done pulled my little thing up like a grandma over my little fupa. Now, let me see. They do that at our bank. Okay, pay your kids for good report cards. I used to do that. I told you all about the reward system. But she ain't getting my money. That baby don't. Brooks, you in here too? You talk where you come from, Brooks? Where your damn clothes at open? They here. I had some suggestions from somebody told me to be naked. They told me to show my cleavage. I ain't got no cleavage to show. They told me to show my cleavage. They ain't tell me to put this wig on, y'all. We having a funeral for my wig, Brooks. And if you got any donations, you want to help donate the wig, for my hair, I'll take any donation, Brooks. Now, the Deplorable say all schools should have that program. If they would have had it when I was a kid, I would have got better grades. For real, like, my baby might have that program at her school. She goes to Farmington Public Schools. So, they have a lot of good things in Farmington Hills for the children, but I doubt it. And she ain't gonna make it anyway. Gang, what's good? Thank you for tapping in, Mike and Brooks. Y'all came in here together. Y'all in cahoots. My Detroit people. I got 3 Detroit men in my chat tonight. Deplorable, Brooks, and Michael. I appreciate you all for being here. And Bobby was in. I'd had 4 men in my chat tonight. I appreciate you all. Now, Golden said, my daughter didn't make extremely great grades in school, but her standardized tests were high. She is probably like my daughter. Yeah, my baby do the bare minimum. The teacher that I be in rapport with, every day, She's like, your baby's so capable. She's smart. She's brilliant. But my baby do what she want to do. My baby go to schools for drama. She go, and I'm not talking about the drama class. She go to school to start stuff with the kids or tell me about what everybody else did. Her lack of focus, but I'm okay with that for her. Long as she passed her, but I want her goals and her dreams and her grades to align, and they're not right now. But she's only in ninth grade, so we still got some time. I told her I'm not gonna keep paying for summer school. We're gonna do it this year only, and it's like an online summer school. It's just one class. It was like she made she failed biology second semester. I mean first semester, but right now she's looking like she may pass. So we'll see. Now the plug said I smoke Newport 100s and the weed. I don't do any other drugs. I don't even drink. You my twin flame, deplorable. I don't smoke Newports though. I smoke Cools and I smoke weed. I will drink, but I don't have. I'm not a drinker. I'll pretend like I'm drinking. I'll have a sip of something. And normally, if I do drink, it's with a guy that I'm gonna be doing something with, because they drink and I'm gonna get a little tipsy so we can have a little extra fun. Because y'all see, I'm already fun, but I want to drink to have a little more fun, which I hadn't really been drinking. I don't do that. But I'm addicted to Monster. Oh no, I'm addicted to Coke. I ain't. They done put the cocaine back in the Coke, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. I am addicted to it. I've been trying to cut it out. Like today, I did good. I've only had one Coke today, and I've been drinking plenty and plenty of water. But we down to 20%. I'm gonna put y'all on the charger, so if my phone do tilt, but y'all got to give me a second to get my charger. I want to make sure I can finish my comments up. 1 second. We don't want the phone to die. We don't want it to die. Let me put it in my computer, I guess. Give me 1 second, y'all. So I got it upside down. Oh. Let me turn my little laptop on. Make sure the juice is popping. Okay, if y'all tilt over, it's cause I had to put you up there. Okay, Golden says she just needs she just needs herbs to counteract with her. Oh, okay. And I was gonna ask some people about that because me and her have been Googling different recipes, and I definitely gonna get her in the gym because my daughter is a little thick with it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't fat, but she a little thick with it. But it's my fault. I let her eat at her own leisure. 1 in the morning, 6 at night, whatever she want to do. I do buy unhealthy snacks, so I'm going to take full responsibility and accountability. And which, I continue to tell her. But like even today, she don't care. I was like, when I picked her up, let's go to this grocery store and get something. No, I want pizza. And I went and got the pizza because she was really mad that I wasn't going to get her that pizza. And I'm like, look, you got to cut out the carbs. Because I did my research. They say cut out some of the carbs, the sugar intake, all of this. And she want to be hard-headed, so. But Kenyatta said, 2 of my kids had a scare with pre-diabetes, and we had to get a dietitian, and we changed our diet, and they met with and that's the word I got to do, like that word, the endocrinologist. We got to go to that. That's where we got to go. Yeah, and my baby has low vitamin D. We just picked up her vitamin D and iron pills, because every year I take her to get her labs done. And so they ran her for everything, a lot of stuff this time, because I was concerned with the swelling around her neck. And we were thinking it was thyroid. So I'm so glad it's not thyroid. And I'm so glad it's not full-on diabetes. So therefore we can change, We got a way where we can fix that. So I'm happy. Sad but happy, but I know we can correct it before it goes too far. Now let's see. Golden said I had a monster protege. Yeah, maybe that is what I had. It wasn't the 626. It was shaped like a little geoprism or something. It was square. I had maybe a 90. This had to be like a 94 model. I want to say it was a 1994 Monster Protege. I don't know why I said 626. It was a Monster Protege. And it was what color? Like a turquoise color. Girl, I had some tens in there. You couldn't tell me shit. They drive early in the South. Oh yeah. Like I was definitely Gwen, you're still here. Thank you. Shay, don't tell me to go to bed, best friend. I'm gonna go to bed. You like this wig? Gwen, girl. We had a funeral for it. Y'all see, let me brush it for y'all a little bit. I'm gonna put it back down. Girl, this wig is playing with me. R.I.P. R.I.P. But we outside with it. I ain't with it, y'all. It's synthetic and all this stuff. Well, it's hybrid. It's half synthetic. I don't even know if my phone really charging. 1 second. Oh, it's charging. Okay. I got up to 4%, 24% quick. Let me get y'all back level. Okay. But Gwen, you ain't got to lie to me, baby. If you don't like it, it's okay. Okay, I ain't that far down. Hey, Queen. I got to start doing that. Hey, Queen. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, I don't see much more stuff in my comments. Let me try to catch up with y'all. Okay, after Gwen spoke, the Plopa said the 80s was something growing up. We got away with everything, and we're all lucky to be alive, for real. Like when I was telling my baby the other day that we had to drink out the hose pipe outside, she's like, ooh, the hose pipe. Because we were talking about when the bottled waters become a thing. Because I remember growing up, my mama just would fill up the water from the tap and put it in the refrigerator, and we would drink water out the hose pipe outside. And she just thought that was the worst thing ever. And y'all didn't have bottled water. I'm like, I don't remember bottled water being a thing in the 80s for sure. Maybe in the 90s, not sure when, but no. Now let's see. Golden said, "Yeah, I'm scared of all these bodies." Mm-hmm. Oh, you back, Drea? Welcome back, girl. We just in here acting up. We ain't doing, Miss Open ain't doing nothing major. I'm gonna be getting out of here soon though, cause it is 12:15. You all know Miss Open does get up at 6 o'clock every morning, and y'all also know my adrenaline still be pumping when I get up off these lives. And so, and then I gotta check on Gangster Kitty outside. While he done ran in the neighbor house. For those that don't know, my ghetto cat went upstairs in my neighbor house, y'all. He ran through the basement, found a hole, then went up 4 flights of stairs, or 3 or 4 flights of stairs, and was in their house terrorizing them, scaring the shit out of them. So pray for Gangster Kitty, y'all. Ghetto Kitty, whatever y'all want to call him. I grew up in the 2016. Gwen, you a baby? You a baby. You grew up in 2016. That was yesterday. Yeah, we old over here. We all in our 40s or up. Most of us. I think all of us are either 40 or up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Gwen, get up out of here. You ain't 9. Not with a name like Gwen. You play too much. And if your your parents name you Gwen at this big old age, I mean 2025, you must be named after your grandma. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all not like to have fun. What's the heart for? Let's see, Gwen, you 9 years old, go to bed. Yeah, that's what y'all need to tell them to go to bed. Stitch is naughty. Gwen ain't past her. Definitely past her bedtime because she's 9. But she should not be able to be here. I have this scheduled not for children. Da 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 da. Yes. Queen. I have another Detroiter in the building. Yes. Got Queen in the building, Detroiter. I don't believe she lives here anymore, but she's a Detroiter. We got Mike D. We got Brooks Media. We got Deplorable. Any other Detroiters here? Thank you for still listening. I'm about to get out of here soon, y'all. I just been out here. I done been here for I've been over here over 2 hours now. Oh my gosh. We've been here for 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 53 seconds. And it's been a great time. Definitely since I didn't have anything really planned. I lost both of my moderators tonight. They fell out. Well, Mike D made it in. But I lost both my moderators tonight. But it's okay. I'll see them soon. But I'm going to catch up with y'all. Yeah, peace and love. She will be getting better. My daughter improved. Yeah, I'm not worried, Golden. I know my daughter's full potential. I just have to make sure she fits in that square that the school wants her to fit in to be a graduate, and to stay on top of. I'll stay on top of her the best I can. But my baby, she a hard case. She a hard case, y'all. And I'm telling you nothing but karma, because I was a hard case for my mom. But I did well. My mom didn't have to tell me to do my homework. I went to school and made all A's and did what I did. I don't remember her saying, pick up this grade, or, you need to do this. I just did what the teachers told me to do. I would pass all my tests. And I ended up being in the gifted program as well. So I was just naturally gifted. And she just naturally her daddy child. And we ain't gonna worry about it. Girl, that coke, I'm telling you, girl, Kenyatta, that coke, I think they done snuck the cocaine back in it like they had back in the day. Because I don't care about a Pepsi. I tried the Pepsi. They too sweet. They go flat too fast. I don't know. But it's something about the Coke that I should not be drinking. Man. And then I haven't been buying anymore. This is my last one because of my daughter. She'll try to sneak a Coke. And being with her being pre-diabetic, I'm trying to keep her together. Okay, mine looked like a 626, but mine looked like I don't know why I said a 626. Mine was a regular Mazda Protege. That's exactly what it was. I want to say it was a 94 or 96 model. Even though I got the car in like 2000 I had that car in 2004, 2003 or 4. And either or, but yes, so y'all just speaking. The plug say, I'm sorry, I just seen you said something. I was checking my parts. You work at the one of them plants, Chrysler Ford or something? Okay, we drink water from the garden hose. Oh, yes, and the water gun. Oh, that water gun. You remember the taste that used to come out the water guns, deplorable? That water was different. But we drunk it. We sure did. We would use the water hose outside, but we also drank Sparkles water. We used to get our water delivered. You see, I was from, we were poor. We had nothing delivered. Some water, girl. My mama had that big old milk jug or that Hawaiian punch jug and shook it out, washed it out real good, and filled it up with tap water. Put it in the refrigerator. But when you went outside to play, you can't go in there and get no water. You have to drink that hose pipe water. Like they treated us bad down there in the country. Golden. Oh, you still here, Mels? Thank you. I know you can't type and stuff. I thought you had them fell off too. It's okay, but we're gonna be getting out of here. So I just want to catch up with my chat. I want to thank everybody that stopped in, loved on me. We had the funeral for my wig. I appreciate y'all. I think I gained maybe 2 new people I seen that came in, and they could have went back and unsubscribed though. But hopefully you did subscribe and stick around. I appreciate you. And remember, I miss open. You can always come in as we're always open. Now, the plug say tastes like the hot plate. It was something. I don't know what that shit tastes like, man. I was mad. Mine was 93 and got it in 96. Oh, see, yeah, you was balling, girl. Mine was old. I think my ex-boyfriend bought that for maybe $500-600. Something was wrong with it, but he used to go to pull aparts and pull things out and do stuff and fix it. And he put my little tins and my amps and stuff back there. He couldn't tell me nothing. And I was out there cruising and rolling. And that's the car I got pulled over in with. The police pulled me over when I was smoking. I ain't had the proper tag and all that. Like, I've been a gangster all my life, y'all. CNC machine shop. What? Yeah. Oh, that's where you work at. Okay. Y'all know I told y'all my short term messed up. Okay. I was thinking you probably worked at one of them plants. Okay. The water hose was hitting. It was hitting. We had no choice. And don't come trying to snatch the water pipe from me because I'm spraying you. I'm going to hold that thing. And I'm running. I was a tomboy, y'all. Because I was child number 4. And, I guess back in the 80s, they didn't have ultrasound technicians and stuff. My mom hadn't had 3 girls, so she assumed I was her boy. And they had my name picked out and everything. And I came out to be a little girl. But I think my mom still tried to raise me as her little boy. I would have every baseball, basketball, t-ball things, and I was just that tomboy. But I'm definitely all woman. I love nothing but me some men, folk. I love me the men. Well, we probably be gone when you come back, Deplorable, for real this time, because I finally made it down to the end of my chat. It is now 12:22. We have been here for 2 hours. I'm doing the math. 122 hours, 18 minutes, and 18 seconds. And so, yeah, we're going to probably get up out of here so I can let my adrenaline wind down. I can take off this hot wig, y'all. Woo! I can take off the wig. We're going to put it in the trash, too. Y'all won't see this no more. No, I'm going to save it because my sister be coming to her, girl, wasn't that wrong with that wig? Where that wig at? Mail it to me. And I'll wash this thing out and mail it to her if she want it. But, you say, I think I got it sooner after getting that card. Okay. Because, I didn't, my little mouse, I paid like 600. Like, I didn't even pay. He paid for that one. My first car, I spent 200 on. He brought my next 2 cars because he brought me a Cutlass after I ended up, something happened to the Mazda. Then he brought me a Honda. So he brought my next 3 cars. And then we broke up. And I don't know what I got at. What I ain't have a car for a minute, so I moved. And then I brought me like a that car I paid $600 for. I don't think I've ever had a brand new car for one. Like within the like now I'm in a 2000 and I don't even know 16. The car before that one was an 18, but that's the one somebody wrecked on me. But I done had like 3 cars break in the last 3 years, y'all. Like Miss Open be going through some stuff. Like karma be trying to come and get me. I don't even know if it's karma or what, but I be going through, but I persevere. I keep a smile on my face. I work hard and I come up out of it. Like if I told y'all what I was going through right now, y'all wouldn't believe it. But I'm gonna get through it. I ain't even worried about it. And I'm gonna keep pushing. But we're gonna get out of here. Okay. Yo, you said, oh yeah, I love my Cutlass Kenyatta. I was so mad he bought that Cutlass for $200 or $400. Now the grill ended up being mixed match, but he put me some and this was a 1984 Cutlass Supreme. So it was the 4-door kind. It wasn't even the 2. It was like a special edition. I'm on 13 half 3. You know, I'm a little slow warrior. Yeah, okay, she retracted it. Okay. The gangsters used to drive those cutlasses. I've been a gangster. But I wasn't a gangster then though. But yeah, I like my cutlass. It was the 4-door kind though. And it had all the interior, everything that was, original. And it was blue. It was like a dark blue, but he had to go get a grill put on it because that's what was wrong with it. And he ended up finding like a burgundy grill, and I never did get it painted before. It wasn't the motor. I think the transmission went out on me. Okay, you say 13%. Okay. Woo, I was like, did I see that wrong? But yeah, we're gonna get out of here tonight. I'm gonna schedule my love discussion for tomorrow. But for some reason, I've been trying to go live on my laptop. I need some software or something or a webcam. I don't know. So I'm gonna do it on my phone again. But I'm gonna probably be playing my music in the background on my laptop when I come in and things like that to keep it more, up. But we're gonna be talking about the title holder versus the side chick tomorrow. And yes, and you will not see this wig. We're gonna rest in peace to the wig. Now Friday we'll be back on StreamYard. We'll be back on StreamYard holding game night where we're gonna play Sexual Jeopardy. I'm gonna go ahead and say name the artist. I like that one. And maybe finish the lyrics or name that tune. Either or. And if I can come up with a new game, we might do something like that. But I be wanting to do games where we ain't gotta think too hard and like, do trivia and all that stuff. I'd rather just look at something. Like, granted, my Sexual Jeopardy is gonna be trivia, but it's gonna be more so like my answers versus real answers. And so I gotta go buy my index cards tomorrow because I ain't buy none. But be back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock as we hold Opens Love discussion on Vertical. My first time doing it on Vertical. And then come back on Friday for Opens Freestyle Friday, where we have our game night and just vibe out on Friday on StreamYard. And we'll see how next week go. I'll update you all on how I'm gonna play next week out with my verticals versus my StreamYard. But if I'm gonna be paying for StreamYard, I definitely want to use it. So, we might do one day vertical, next day StreamYard. But I'm trying to get. I got my watch hours, y'all. I went and unprivated some of my lives that I had privated. I got the watch hours to have at least my membership monetization, but I don't have my subscribers. So that's my reason for coming out here doing these vertical lives, hopefully to grab some more attention and get some people out here. And that's why I had me a wig party today and a booty party. But I appreciate you all. You all have a blessed night. And I will see you all tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Come in as we're always open. I'm Miss Open. I thank you for being here at Opinionated News. You all have a good morning because it's no longer night. Good morning. There we go. Raggedy shit. I tried to end it, y'all. There we go. I can't